Hello, everybody. How are you tonight? This is Cindy, and I have Vicki with me. We are supposed to be doing Girls' Night In tonight. However, Rebecca, I'm not sure if she's going to make it in time to join us or not. So I'm just going to go over what I know about the cruise, and then Vicki and I will share a jewelry jar with you. Vicki's got some stuff to share, and I have some stuff to share. So if anybody has any questions about the cruise that I can't answer, if you're interested in going on that cruise in November with us, and there's any questions that I can't answer tonight, I will find out and get back to you. And I know I am terrible about keeping up with everything in the chat, so I'm going to try really hard to do that tonight. But we do have a couple of things we want to talk about tonight other than the cruise. So um, far as I know, this is everything I know about the cruise, and I'm hoping Rebecca makes it home in time to join us. There's a little bit of a scheduling conflict for her, but the cruise is supposed to happen in November, and because she is a like platinum member, we're getting a discount on price, and it's going to be a Mexico cruise. It's going to be 4 days and 3 nights, and it will be, I think, mid-November, like the week before Thanksgiving, unless we she decided to change that. But as far as I know, it's going to be the week before Thanksgiving, and we it's going to cost around 300 per person, and that's for the 4 day, 3 nights, and that price I think changes with the more people that sign up. The price may go down, but right now I think it's like 322 a room, and that's for like an inside cabin. If you want a cabin with a window or something like that, I believe it's like 366. I'm not sure how many per cabin, but we'll work out all those details. And as far as I know, you have to put down, it's either a 50 or $100 deposit and then pay for the rest by August. And when you call to book your reservations, which I'll get all of that information, and Rebecca and I will probably do another show to give everybody the information, and you can always email Rebecca or me for any more details. But you call them to make your reservation, and there's a account number that you have to give them so they know to add you to our group. Yeah, it is very affordable, Lori. It's a really good price, and like I said, 4 days, 3 nights. I think we also get a $50 credit. Everybody who goes within our account number gets a $50 credit to use on the cruise any way you want. You can use it as an excursion or to pay for alcoholic beverages. You can use it pretty much, I think, on anything. It just goes on your account. And normally, if you've never been on a cruise, how it works is your alcohol you have to pay for, but drinks are usually free. Now, some cruises do charge for soft drinks, but you can buy a package, and they'll go over all that with you when you call to book your reservation. They'll go over all the beverage packages, but your food is free. And then we can sign up for excursions off of the ship, like go on wherever you're going, whatever attraction there is in that area, like whether it's ruins or rainforest or wherever you're at. I've been to all kinds of things when I've been on cruises. I've been parasailing, I've been bungee jumping, not bungee jumping, but what is the zip line? I've been zip lining. I have been snorkeling. You name it, I've done it on a cruise. So there's all kinds of really cool things. Even toured a cameo factory on one cruise where you got to watch them make cameos, and I actually purchased a cameo that day. But all kinds of cool things like that. Now, what they're offering, because I've not ever been on a Mexican, on a Mexico cruise. Most of mine have been Caribbean cruises, but there's all kinds of things like that that you can do. So what we will try, our plan is to make sure that nobody gets left out that comes along. So we want to work out a buddy system where we can make sure that everybody is accounted for, that nobody gets left behind on anything. Like we all leave the ship, but we forget about somebody. So we're going to set up a system where we know where everybody is and what they are doing that day, so that we know they're not sitting somewhere by themselves, just because nobody realized they were by themselves. So we're going to work out a system to make sure that doesn't happen, that we all kind of, stay together and that nobody gets left out of anything. So probably once I figure out, and I need to talk to Rebecca more about it, but once I figure out where we're going and what kind of excursions they're going to have, then we can, usually you can bring that up in your, under the cruise ship's website. You can bring up all of the excursions that are available for that trip and how much they cost. And you can, usually you sign up for them ahead of time to make sure they're not full, but you can sign up, I think, once you get on the ship. You can still sign up for excursions. You just take the chance that the excursion may be closed. But I'll try and find out what all excursions are available so that we can kind of, as a group, look at them and kind of take a vote who wants to do what and try and do some excursions together. Now, it's not to say you have to spend every single moment on the ship with people that came, because you obviously can do whatever you want, but we do want to make sure that nobody gets forgotten, that that everybody's accounted for, that we haven't left anybody out of anything. Because you know how if you got a big group of people, it's easy to forget who all is there and who's missing. So I'm hoping that a lot of you end up coming. Thank you. These actually are earrings that you made me, Lydia. I love these earrings. I just love the way you set the stones or the beads around them and make the stone in the middle. Just looks so cool. But yeah, one of my favorite pairs of earrings are these. So thank you, Lydia. If you've never gone on a cruise, Lori, it is the funnest vacation I have ever been on, because it is so carefree. You have everything arranged before you leave. You don't have to do anything. Oh, and the ship, I believe the ship leaves from Fort Lauderdale. So that is the only other expense, is if you are just getting a plane ticket to Fort Lauderdale for November. But if you know for sure you're coming, you can book your flight way in advance, and your flight will be much cheaper. So just, watch for flights to Fort Lauderdale. And hopefully when I am able, Rebecca will make it on before we finish the show tonight to give us more details. I'm going to continue to try and get a hold of her, because she called me about an hour before I started the chat, and I missed the call trying to get to the call. I accidentally hung myself up. And then I tried to call her back. So I think she might be someplace where she's not got service. But anyways, we'll get a hold of her and we'll figure out all of the details. Okay, please. That would be very cool. So anybody who is interested, I'm going to put in my email and Rebecca's email. So if you're interested in going, I'm definitely going. I think Vicki is going and Rebecca's going. And there are a few other people that have expressed interest that also want to go. I think just Sandy is going to go with us too. So there's going to be, it'll be fun. I guarantee you it'll be fun. And if Sandy's on there, it's definitely going to be fun. For sure. My email is jewelrynurse1. Let me make sure I spell everything right. Very bad at typos. So you can email me, and I am really behind on the comments. So emailing me or instant messaging me through Facebook under this account. I have all but abandoned my Jewelry Nurse account. I always have trouble getting into it, so I don't use it very much. So this is the account that is the easiest to reach me at. Actually, Cindy Devon McGarry. I got that backwards. That is my maiden name, Devon. But that's probably the quickest way to get a hold of me for anything, is to go through this account, this Facebook account. Just instant message me through this, and I usually will respond back quickly because I check that on a regular basis, but I don't always get to my emails every day. I'm terrible with emails. I get like 100 of them a day, so they get buried and I can't find them. But that is mine, and Rebecca's is Mr. Cutie's
On
mom.
her preview last night, she was telling us that Mr. Cutie Pie is having some health issues and he needed to have surgery today, I believe.
Okay, so that might be because I talked to her. That might be why I can't reach her right now. She might still be at the hospital. As I talked to her, because I've been out of town twice in the last month
You know what?
unexpectedly. And
Don't take my word for that. I might have just, I thought I heard her say something about
yeah,
Mr.
I know
Cutie
he was supposed to have surgery. I'm just not
Pie.
sure
Okay.
when it was. So that might be why I
Okay.
can't reach her right now. She might still be at the hospital. I think she thought she was going to be home in time to do this because we had decided we would talk about the cruise earlier in the week, but apparently something's come up because I can't reach her right now. So, like I said, hopefully she'll be able to get back to us before we close. If not, I will do a special live video again to come on and talk about it, and we'll go over any more details next Friday. No, Maury, I did not see an email from you. What is your email under? Is it under that, or what name is it under? My emails get lost. If I don't recognize the name, I can't, if I don't know what it's under to, I can't search them. But what is your email under? And I'll check it real quick, Maury. I'm so sorry if I miss one. Email is just terrible for me. Like I said, I get around 100 or more emails and notices a day. So I literally have to sit there
Uh,
and, okay, let me write that down so I can search it. I literally have to sit there and delete them one by one to find an email if I don't know the person's actual email account name.
You know what? I think she used to go by that when she first came on here listening to us because I remember Frugal Gal would call her Maury. Is this the same Moriyama?
Okay, so I will go and check my email and let me
Funny.
see it real quick here. Give me 1 second, ladies. Bear with me. I'll do a search because, oh God, I've already gotten almost 100 just today already.
Come on.
I can't delete them. They come in faster than I can delete them. Plus, all the different businesses and different things that I am subscribed to, I get notices and it really clogs up your email quickly.
You need a secretary just to take care of your
I
email.
do. Why is it saying, wait a minute, let me make sure I'm in the right account. Maury, when did you send it? Let me go back to this chat. When did you send it, Maury? Maybe I can search that day. Mora. Oh, Mora. Okay. So another thing. Actually, Carmen, we're gonna. Vicky's gonna talk to you guys in just a second here. Hi, Dwayne. How are you? Okay. Let me. What day did you send it, Maury? That might help me find it. Yesterday or day before. Okay. Let me see. I do have everything from my auction has either been shipped already or is packaged. I was in Pennsylvania until yesterday, and I had got everything packaged and shipped out with the exception of a couple that I was waiting on payment on. So if you've sent me payment while I was in Pennsylvania, it will go out in the morning. I just have a couple of packages sitting behind me that are going to get mailed out in the morning. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. Okay, I do see a email from you too, Anna. I can't find that one, but I'll look for it. I'll look for it again when we're done with the show. if and Maura, I do see one from you, which I'll address when we get off the show. But I am going to click on Vicki right now so that and she's a little emotional, so please bear with her getting through this. What she wants to tell you guys, and I'm here for you, Vicki.
Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you. I appreciate that you are here for me, and I know that, Cindy. As most of you know, I have been struggling the last couple of weeks. Well, maybe most of you don't know. I don't know. I don't talk to a whole
Longer
lot
than
of
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's actually been months. It's actually been months.
Enlarge yourself. Did you enlarge yourself?
Oh, no.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Hi, Francis.
Okay. Okay. Um, at any rate, now my camera's looking a little, no, it's okay.
You're good.
At any rate, I am having a big problem with this wrist. And it's basically the same thing I had done with this wrist. They thought about trying something else, a wrist replacement, but my arthritis is too far gone for the wrist replacement. So we're going to do another infusion. And they have already told me that I will lose a lot of my dexterity, and I'm prepared for that. I knew when I lost it in this hand and all I was going to have, but I've made do with this hand. You know, I've made do with what dexterity I have. So I will do so again. It's just going to take me a little while. I do take a new medication for it, and the problem is it's the only medication that touches the pain. And but I'm having to take the medication frequently, and it makes me tired and drowsy, and I just curl up in a ball, take a nap. I'm missing messages. I'm not able to get out my invoices in a timely manner. My packages aren't going out in a timely manner. And I don't want my customers to have a bad taste in my mouth regarding having sales transactions with me, because I love what I'm doing. And that's why I'm doing it. Jewelry has always been a big love of mine, and I love doing it. I'm just so slow right now. And with this hand having the pain Wednesday, I have the surgery. I don't know what time yet. They won't tell me until the day before. But I know it's going to be before 12 o'clock because the doctor had told me that he does surgery Wednesday mornings till noon. So even if I'm the last surgery, I know the surgery takes a couple of hours, so we'll see. But at any rate, I am going to be laid up for a little while. One of our fat cats walking back and forth. She hears the little bit of tremble in my voice, and she came to protect me. How about that, my big bad fat cat? But at any rate, I want to apologize to everybody that I'm late getting out invoices or I'm late getting out packages. When he put this thing on me 2.5 weeks ago, he said, keep this on till the surgery. And I probably kept it on 3, maybe 4 days, and then I took it off because it was hurting just about as much to keep it on as it was to take it off. So I took it off for a while, put it back on for a while. So we'll see. But Wednesday is surgery day. And if I'm not in touch with anybody, probably Cindy would be the only one that I would contact, Cindy or Rebecca or Sandy, one of those 3 ladies, but most definitely Cindy. I will be in contact with her, or I will have my daughter call her to let her know that I came through everything. And it was really funny because when they did the surgery on this arm, you can see the scar from here to here. He opened me up and he realized that I was a lot smaller than the rod that he was going to put in my arm. So he had to go back and look for something else. And I was like, oh, what'd you do? Put a
curtain rod.
a ballpoint pen in there. I feel like I can just click it. I can feel this little underneath here, and I feel like I should just be able to click it and write out one of my fingers. But at any rate, I told this to the other guy. They are cohorts. They work together. And the only reason why I'm not going to the initial guy, although I absolutely loved him, is because I was going to have to drive. There, my picture goes blurry a little bit. I was going to have to drive like an hour each way to his office in Vale, in traffic, and I can't do that. I will drive when I have to, but I can't drive in crazy traffic like that. So I stuck close to where we live. It's literally like maybe 4 miles away, 4 or 5 miles away, where I'm having the surgery. So not too far away.
You have a plan though for getting out all of your shipping before
exactly. My daughter, I'm glad I forget things too. But I asked my daughter, and she is helping me this Saturday and Sunday. Wait for it to come unblurry again.
You're good.
And I'm going to get out all the shipping that I have sitting here just packed. It's just a matter of typing out the things, and she's going to help me do that, the shipping labels, and we're going to get that on top of. I'm also going to be sending out invoices this weekend too, because I've got my last auction. I only got a couple of those invoices out. I think I still have a couple from that day that I got sick. I know that I'm behind, and what I would like for you all to do, send it straight to grandma_ladybug@yahoo.com, is if you think you've ordered something from me and you think you haven't received it yet, because I've got some things here that I've got things in a package, and I've got Anna Mora's name on it, Anna Mora. And I don't know if you've already paid me for it and I need to get this out to you, or if it's something that I need to invoice you for. When I was sick for those 2 months, I'm not really sure what I was doing some of those times. I mean, like I said, I put the jewelry in the bags and they're sitting here with the thank you cards and everything. I mean, how crazy is that? It's just my arm has been hurting me so bad.
Well, I'll explain it to you this way, because I have arthritis, and it's not the kind of, it's not as severe as hers, obviously, but arthritis pain, if you've never experienced anything like that, the best way I can describe it is like the worst toothache you've ever had, like right in the joint, in the bones, and it's the kind of pain you cannot ignore. It's incapacitating, so it can affect everything. It's that type of pain. Like, when you have a toothache, like a seriously bad toothache, like you need a root canal or something, how bad that pain can be.
Or an earache.
It's almost
an earache.
Yeah, undurable. I mean, you almost just can't even stand it. That's kind of what she is experiencing. So we just wanted basically tonight, because she doesn't share, everything, which obviously you can't share your entire life on YouTube, but it is causing her a lot of stress that she has not gotten everything out yet. And I'm sorry, I know I'm making her about to tear up now, but if you guys would just please be patient, and she will not do any more until she gets caught up with this and gets through her back to where she's in a functioning manner again, can get the shipping out. So that's basically what she is trying to say, but it is all encompassing pain. So if she owes you something, it is where I know you may have had to wait for a while, but I guarantee you the quality of her jewelry and the price you got it for, it's going to be worth the wait.
And on the ones that are really late, I have been putting some of my nicer pieces that I have been finding just as little, thank you for your patience kind of thing, because I know it's a pain in the butt when you want something that's all new and you want it now and you want to wear it with your favorite outfit. And I know that. I'm just having a problem, and I just ask for a little patience. My daughter is supposed to help me get the bulk of it cleared up this weekend before my surgery. So I'm hoping that by let me say this, I'm not going to have any more surgeries or any more auctions, surgery on the brain, any more auctions until all of my outstanding packages have been taken care of. So I will get them done and taken care of. It's just taking me a little bit of time. I'm now playing catch up, and that's not a fun game to play, but I just want to thank you for all of your thoughts and your prayers. And I just want to thank you for even listening to me today. I realize this is a free forum. You can leave or go anytime that you want to. And Cece, I am seeing, yes, I did get your package, and thank you very much. I have an idea with a couple of the ladybugs that I have been getting lately, thinking some of them have some real pretty crystals on, but you can only wear one at a time. So I've been thinking about making a bib necklace that covers, like, you know, this area, and put all of my nicer ladybug jewelry on it, so you can see a lot of it at a time. I'll have to wait and see, though, if it turns out to be an eyesore or if it's something really cute. But
so I want to mostly encourage Vicki to continue, because this was stressing her out, and I kind of, you know, had to ask her to talk tonight, because it was stressing her out so bad that she was actually thinking about just giving it up. And we don't want to see her do that, because it brings her too much joy. But the shipping alone has stressed her right now because of the pain. So I think once we get her out of this pain, and she can get back to normal functioning, then we can get her happy and smiling again. So let's all encourage her not to quit, and to, you know, to support her as much as we can. And please, you know, if I wish I was there with her so I could help her, because I recently had my son is been helping me get out my shipping, and I'll tell you what, it makes a big difference. We're able to do an assembly line, and I can get out in just a couple of days what it used to take me a week to get out, so by myself. So
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, so I wish I were there.
Well, I'll have Sandra to help me Saturday and Sunday, and then everything that we've worked on over the weekend will go out in the mail on Monday. So be expecting some packages, I guess towards the end of next week, if all goes well, and I'm hoping and praying that it does.
Oh, thank you, Cece. You know, if you've emailed her and she has not responded, that's the reason why. That's what we wanted to tell you, was that pain. I don't know. I know a lot of you actually have chronic pain, so you know how it is when you're in that kind of pain. You really, at that moment, there's nothing that really you can't even think about anything else. You just don't even want to deal with anything when you're in that.
And that's been part of my problem. I've been taking the medicine, and the medicine that's strong enough to help, of course, makes me sleepy and curl up in a ball and take a nap. And then there are nights when I can't sleep. So by the time I can, you know, take some of the medicine in the morning, then, like I said, then you go to sleep. So, but once this gets taken care of, and once, I mean, if I don't have the pain in this hand, like I don't have the pain in this hand, I was so happy with this hand when they did this that I was like ready the next day to do this one. I just had to heal from this one first. But yeah, I hope it does that. Losing the
look at the color in your hand. Hold your hands up for a second, like uncross them. Look how much more red one is. There, the one that's bandaged looks red compared to the other one.
Did I maybe wrap it too tight?
No, I think it's just because of what's going on in your circulation.
This whole area in here. Yeah.
No, it was red like that already before. Yeah, it's been red like that for a while, but it's just really noticeable tonight how red it is.
Maybe because it was a
Yeah,
decent
let's
offer.
encourage her not to give up. And if she owes you something, please, hang in there. And if you really decide you don't want it anymore, just email her and let her know, but let her
Right.
know kindly. Don't be mean or rude about it. Just kindly let her know, because it's not been intentional and it
Not
has
at all.
been heavy
Not
on
at
her.
all.
So anything else you want to say, and we'll move on to the next thing. I got some stuff in the mail. I want to show people. I got some friend mail and stuff.
Yay.
You got some stuff you want to show too. You have it there ready?
No, I don't. Go ahead and
Okay.
go ahead and get started.
Okay, so I've got some auction wins and some friend mail and a whole bunch of stuff that I have been wanting to show, but I haven't had it. Oh, and I just lost it all. I haven't had time because of having to go out of town to actually do a video to show my friend mail and stuff. But especially now that some of the people that have sent me stuff are actually in the chat. Let me start with, I got a box of stuff from Cece. Let me open that. I got some Cece originals, I think. And I actually got won a Cece, a beautiful necklace. I can't believe I actually got that one for $25, a African opal on her channel the other day. Okay, let me put that back on me. And this stuff all came from Cece. First thing I'm showing you. This is all friend mail, and thank you so much, Cece. Some beautiful things in here. Everybody knows I like red, so I do get a lot of red jewelry, which I am always thrilled about. Red actually goes with a lot more colors than you think, so I do wear a lot of my red jewelry. Okay, so let's see what this says. Okay, so it says on the note, you've been holding these two pieces for me for a while for the obvious reasons that they're red and they're hearts. Oh, this is really cute.
Oh, is that a bracelet? That is cute.
Yeah, it's a bracelet with hearts.
Are there little red pearls on there too?
They're faux pearls, but they are pretty though. Really cute.
Yeah.
I like that. And it's toggle, and everybody knows I like toggles because they're just so much easier when you have they're so much easier to use when you have toggles because of either arthritis or fingernails. Both of them are an issue when trying to put on jewelry. These little hooks and stuff are so hard. And this I really like. I had one very similar to this, but it was brown.
Cute.
Isn't it pretty? Can't wait to wear this one. These are all from Cece. Love that.
Yeah.
Let me see what else. There's more in the box. Okay, some of my notes when I opened this that day, Cece, to make sure everything was intact, that you asked me to open it. I might have mixed up some of the notes, so if I get something wrong, let me know. Okay, I think she made these. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she made these. These are beautiful glass beads, too. Look at those. Aren't those pretty? If you guys have never bought any of Cece's pieces, they're pretty well made. She does a good job. She's good at the designs. Like, I love the design of this one. And she's really skilled at putting it all together too. Experience there. You can see it in her work. Those are really cute though. Can't wait to wear those too. I've been wanting to wear some of this, but I wanted to wait until I got a chance to show it. Yeah, these are all ones that she made. And look at these beads. Aren't they gorgeous? These look like almost like Austrian beads here. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
Yeah, those beads look like they have rhinestones set into them. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
If I can get it to focus. Maybe I have it too close. Oh, you know what? I
There's
just
a
realized my
shadow
light never
right in
came
the middle of
on.
your
My light
hand.
on real quick. There we go. My big light never came on. These, though, they have little rhinestones set in them. They're so cute. Love those. All these
Very
dang
cute.
notices. Ugh, too many notices. Clear them. The only way to get rid of them is to unsub, and I don't want to unsub to people, so I want to be able to know when they put a video up, so you got to put up with all the notices.
Yeah.
Those are really cute.
Oh, yeah.
I like the angle. I like the circle over the triangle on those.
I
Beautiful
like that
color of
it's
red too.
articulated and it'll swing back and forth.
Yeah. So she made all three of those, and they are right up my alley. I will definitely wear all of this stuff. I wear pretty much everything that you guys send me. I know I have been accused of wearing too much jewelry, but you know what? I don't care. Cece, is it okay for me to read this card? Let me know if it's okay for me to read the card, and I will read the card. Here is, this also is from Cece. Oh, these are cute.
Cece said yes.
Okay. Those are adorable. I love those. And they're
Those
not
are
super
cute.
heavy, so I think I could probably actually wear these. I have a difficulty with heavy earrings. They make my ears sore, but these aren't so heavy that I can probably wear them. Those are really cool. Okay, now I'm in total love with these. You're going to really like these too, Vicki. I think this is leopard skin jasper.
Ooh, oh my,
It
yes.
looks like some fossilized coral there, and this is
Ah, and
probably green
Cece made
jasper.
those?
Cece made them. I don't know. Did you make these, Cece?
I bet she did.
Hi, Sandra. I know you snuck in earlier. I was going to say hi, and I didn't want to interrupt Vicki, but hi, Sandra. Actually, I have some stuff of yours I'm going to go through today, too, if we have time.
Oh, there's Vanessa. Vanessa just popped in.
Miss
Cece
Vanessa,
said
how
no.
are you? Aren't those cool, though? Those are really nice pieces of leopard skin. Did you make
I
these,
think they
too?
do call that. She
You
said no, that she
didn't make
didn't use
these,
them. I
but
think
aren't they cute?
they're adorable.
I love leopard skin jasper, too.
Yeah, those are pretty.
Mother Nature just does some crazy things in stone, doesn't they?
Beautiful, yep.
Oh, these are really cool too. Look at these. You notice the red theme here, right, guys?
Uh-huh.
Those are really cute. I have a necklace I think these are going to go really cute with. Very similar. It's got some really similar stuff on it. I like those. Thank you so much, Miss Cece. And then these, I really love these. I like the vintage look of these.
Oh, those are pretty.
Those are cute. And these feel like, trying to decide if they're stone.
Let's say, are they howlite?
They almost look like, they look like, I think they're acrylic, but they look like, what am I trying to say? They, I think they're trying to copy red coral, basically.
Okay.
You have like
Gotcha.
a little bit of a, yeah. They look exactly like a piece of red coral, but they're acrylic. So let's see, a bracelet here too. There's more. Oh, these are cute. Those are set. I like the way they set these. They're set like right into a groove, so they don't stick up to where they can get knocked off. You know how when
Yeah,
you,
I think they go through with like a drill and
yeah,
drill in that cavity there first.
yeah. I like when they set them in the groove there because you don't lose
Uh-huh.
the stones as easily. So let's see what the card says. Thank you so much, Cece. My friend, I just really don't have the words to convey how appreciative I am of you. You have gone way above and beyond for me, and I will forever be thankful. You are an angel from God. Oh, Cece, thank you. I appreciate that sentiment, but there was a lot of people involved in that, so a lot of people had your back, and um, I can't claim all of the credit. We all, that was definitely a group effort from Dwayne to Vicki to, Rebecca to everybody, Sandy, everybody, and all the people who donated. So there were a lot of people involved in that auction. And, it just goes to show you how much people love you. When I started mentioning it, people were like that. Didn't even hesitate to say, yes, I would love to help. And that's how this community is. Um, they will in a second, without question, will help people. You got any stuff ready, Vicki?
Oh,
You got your jar? Go get your jar while I
okay.
show these. These are auction ones from Sandy, and I think I already pulled something out of it already. Okay, so this is the little bracelet. This is going, oh, and I don't know if Erin is still in, and I don't think I've got a chance to tell you guys that the grandbaby is a girl. They were keeping it from me. Apparently, they found out at some point, even though they were not going to find out. They did find out. And I just found out like last week that it's going to be a girl. So I'm so excited because I've saved up so much jewelry already. So this I bought from Sandy, and I bought this for the baby. This is the bracelet that I was talking about, Erin, if you're still in the chat. And I figured whether it was about that time, I didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl. A little sterling silver with a little native looking design on it. So I have a ring with that same stamp on it, and I'm hoping that the ring will fit Erin. So yes, I am so excited that it's going to be a girl. They said they kept it from me to build the suspense. Well, you know what? I already knew, so they weren't keeping anything. I already knew. I knew in my gut it was a girl. Have you ever heard me call it anything but a girl? My son is deployed right now for what I think 10 days total, so he'll be gone for the rest of this week. I think he comes back over the weekend, doesn't he, Erin? But he's out doing some training right now. These, let's see, I think we're in the same lot, and I think I already gifted a pair of the earrings that were in this lot to somebody.
That's my phone. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So these are really cute, little diamond cutting on them, and I have a couple of bangle bracelets that I bought from Sandy, oddly enough, that I'll pair these with that have a similar type of cut. These are all sterling, though. I bought this whole lot from Sandy. I can't remember how much I paid, but it was a steal. There were 4 pairs of earrings and the bracelet in the lot. These are really cute, too. These are kind of 80s looking. And they have that 80s style hook on them, so like that. And I love these big puff hearts. And these also sterling, but these are good sized puffed hearts. I've got a smaller pair of very similar to this, maybe about that big, that I'll probably pair with this. Love these though. I swear I'm going to order that light this weekend because it's making me crazy. This was a second lot that I bought from Sandy. These were bought at 2 different times from one of her auctions. And I think there were 5 pairs in here too. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 pairs in this lot. This I love. I've got a sterling silver bracelet that these will be perfect with. It has that same pounded design. These are really cute though. I tend to buy a lot of earrings from Sandy for some reason. She always has those nice lots of earrings. sterling. Those are cute though, and I like these nice hooks on these. These have a really nice thick hook on them. Cute. And I love these. These are definitely vintage hair. This design is totally vintage. This is some nice filigree work on here too.
Those are beautiful.
This pair of earrings alone, I think, are worth, yeah, what I paid for the whole lot.
Those are pretty.
Is worth more than what I paid for the lot. And these are, this is a good amount of silver on these too. They're solid, but pretty filigree work on there. And I did get my little cloth from Sandy. I don't know if you all have tried your cloth yet, but these little cloths work pretty good. See how quickly that cleans it? Really quickly there. Just a couple of little rubs and you can see the difference.
Yeah.
These I absolutely love. I'm debating keeping these for myself. These look like snake skin. Maybe they need some cleaning up. But these look like snake skin. They're like the sterling, like the 3/4 hoops.
Nice.
With snake skin set down through the middle there. Let me see if I can get it to focus on that. There you go.
Ooh, yeah.
Really cool. And then they've got the pounded design around the outside, but these will look really good when I clean them up.
Yeah.
And these are really, really cute too. Little puff hearts. These are a little more delicate, but they're really cute. And these, let me show you this cloth again, how quickly these little cloths work. These little treated cloths are the best way to clean without using any kind of chemical. I'll show you real quickly with just a few rubs.
Be careful what you wish for, Maury.
What's she wishing for?
She said, Vicki, anything you want to get rid of while you gather your stuff, don't forget about me. Laugh out loud.
Yeah. See the difference with just using that cloth?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So much better. These are cloths too, are really good for cleaning chains. You know how hard chains are to clean. But they're perfect for that. But see the difference there, how well those little cloths work. So I think Sandy's going to start putting those in with every order. And then these little tiny tube earrings. These would either be good for a little girl or for your second or third hole in your ear. Probably like more towards the side of the ear and the cartilage part, but these are really tiny, but they're cute. Okay, what you got for us? You want to show something, Vicki? I've got more, but I'll let you show what you got.
Well, I've only got like 5 little things, just a little haul that I got. Had a doctor's appointment last week. I guess it was the day that I went to go see the surgeon. Anyhow, this is not the receipt for the stuff here. I know I had to pay at least $20 because you have to, I think my thing came to.
Make sure you click on yourself so you're enlarged. Okay.
The first thing I wanted to show was I love bracelets. And my first thought on this bracelet was, I don't know why I was thinking like someone swimming in the waves or, you know, something beachy. And then when I looked at it, I saw that it was actually 2 forks made into this really cute, and they have this side going one way and this side going the other way.
Oh, it kind of looks like Medusa, doesn't it? Like
doesn't it though?
Snakes.
Yes, it sort of does. Now I was thinking water and beaches. You were thinking snakes.
Yeah,
But everybody else
water too, like waves. Yeah, I see that too. But I just was watching the new Charmed season in the
Shauna watches that, I
back in
believe.
Pennsylvania.
Uh-huh.
And there was a Medusa thing in there. So I have Medusa in the brain right now.
Oh.
What I'm seeing is like Medusa snakes in the air. In the
Well,
air.
and I also just recently, I think, Makeup Zombie, I was watching, I don't know if it was her auction this last Sunday or the Sunday before. I won the bid for a pendant made out of a fork, only two. I think this one actually had six tongs to it, but three went to one side, three went to the other side, and I think they'll go pretty good together. But I thought, how unusual is that? And it says Oneida Ltd. So what's that? Silver plated?
Oneida.
Oneida,
I
yes.
think Oneida makes both.
Oneida Ltd.
Oneida Limited. You'd have to Google that to find out whether or not.
But I just think whoever did that did a really good job, and it was a clever idea.
Yes,
I'm
it
trying to
is.
see where it would be better to show the designs. I guess there's not really a. I just think it's so cute. And then this one, I picked this up, and six elderly women in the store turned around and looked when I put this up on their mannequin. She brought the thing up from under, and then I put this over it, and all the ladies were like, oh, I mean, they were like, oh my goodness, where was that at? I didn't even see that in there. But anyhow, it was catching some magpie eye, let me tell you. But there were no earrings to it, no bracelet, nothing. And I know I had something before that had like pink flower inside, but this is all done in white. Everything's silver and done in with white.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my God, Vicki, you find some great stuff.
Well, let me tell you something. This was on base.
Wow, you found that on base?
Yep, on base. I find the majority of my clothes now on base. I didn't used to be able to, but since I've lost weight, okay, Sandy, did she just go live for her auction?
Did she?
She just went live for something. Let me see.
That was for to make a piece of jewelry. I saw that. It'll probably be a
No, I
little
thought
while.
it just dinked again. Okay, maybe not.
She's going live later for her auction, but right now I think it's just the her making her jewelry for
Okay.
tonight's auction.
All right. Well, this is this the Avon piece? Yes. And I have to laugh because I watch Clad Queen, and she is so funny and just matter of fact, and she just says like it is. And she says we consider gold filled gold, not like just gold plated, but the gold filled, because she keeps a tally of her gold and her silver treasures. But I just think she's so doggone cute in some of her sayings and her mannerisms. But oh my gosh, I was telling you that story to lead up to something. This is embarrassing. Who else has had a moment like this before?
I have those moments every day.
Oh
like
my
right
gosh.
now, I'm looking for
Something to do
something
with
I
leaf.
can't
This
find
is
that we just had yesterday, of course.
a leaf, and I think it's a real leaf dipped down in gold, and it's got a real bail on it and everything.
I remember those from the early 80s when they were dipping the leaf.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I've got quite a few of
There's
them
the
that I
bail
bought
to it.
back
It's like a
then.
little leaf too. And then the chain that it's on is I've never seen this kind of chain before, but as I stated, this is Avon, and we all know that Avon has rolled with the roll and they flow with the flow to keep their customers happy. But if you see the link, there's two different links. Now that thicker, different link is down here where the pendant will go. And it makes you think, you know, it's more substantial. And then you see the slender in the back too. But very, very nice. And it actually pleases me. I grew up going to a church with a lady who sold Avon, and their things changed, like, what was it, every 6 days, and she was hitting everybody up in church for Avon. And so I started to avoid her, although it was the first kind of jewelry that I have purchased for myself as a young girl was Avon. But you know, it's what was
Well,
there.
that's kind of same with a lot of us was, you know, our first ones were probably,
Yeah,
mine was Sarah Coventry.
that was my second one.
Oh, Gianna just put up a video, guys, so don't forget to watch
Gianna did?
Gianna's
Okay.
video. Yeah, she just
I got two more
uploaded
things I want to
mine
show
too.
you. Nothing spectacular, but this, I found a pair of earrings that I have.
Don't watch it now, but go watch it as soon as we're done. Hi, Miss
Yeah,
Susan.
I have a pair of blue earrings that came out of a jewelry jar that I fell in love with. And then I saw this at the store the other day. It's the exact same color. What exact? How about exact same color, Vicki? And then just that little red stone, you know, ruby down at the bottom, and then the chain up at the top. And the chain might be, I didn't even look at it.
Measuring my wrist for you right now, Susan. It is a 6 1/4 on my wrist, so probably about 7 inches to 7 1/4 on the bracelet.
Yeah, this is not silver, but I just think this is adorable. And if I sell those earrings one day, I'll sell the necklace with it. I can't really wear it because it'll break my neck out, but I just think, unless I wear it over like a blouse.
Yeah, the stuff I'm showing now, the auction stuff I will be selling, but the gift things that people have gifted, I keep. I don't sell that.
This is the very last thing I got from there, and it was on a hand bust. And I almost asked her how much she wanted for the hand, but it wasn't in real good condition after I
That's
looked it
really
over.
cool. That ring. Let me see that.
Yes,
Like,
it's way cool. It's like this. I thought it was going to be Silpata.
yeah.
It's only marked 925 on the inside, but I could have swore I saw something very Zapata-ish.
Well, Zapata stuff sometimes looks artisan made. Like,
Yes.
I don't know if you caught all of my MSP, but I had those Silpata earrings that I did not even notice until I was auctioning them because I couldn't find a mark. I had tested them. They tested sterling. They completely looked artisan made, and it wasn't until we were in the middle of the auction that I had them up for auction that I found a little mark on them, and they were Silpata. And I went, wow, how did I not even see that mark? As many times as I've looked at these earrings, I did not see that Silpata mark.
But yeah, this is a very uniquely shaped ring. It's like a wavy rectangle.
Yes.
And then it's got that square look on the top. It's just a really cool ring, and I could wear it on one of my fingers, but
while you're showing that, I'm going to go grab something. Keep showing it.
It doesn't look right on that finger. My hands just don't. I'm just not hand model material anymore. What will I ever do? You know, sit with Madge with my fingers in some green palm olive.
This is what I wanted to show you. This came in a box, and it really reminds me, or a jar, I think, the other day. Let me enlarge it. I'm trying to clean that off. I haven't gotten it off yet. I did try, well, actually the ketchup dried on it. So I did try ketchup. I don't know what's on there, so I might have to set something across there. But I was trying to save it for Rebecca because she really likes it, but it totally reminds me of that ring. See that?
Oh, the ring I just.
Yeah, the one you just showed.
Yeah.
The
I
pounded
think
one
it's like
there.
a size 7. What size does Rebecca wear?
Oh, I don't know. I think it would probably, I think Rebecca wears a bigger ring, so that probably wouldn't fit her, but this, I would
It's
have
got
to,
a pretty wide shank on the bottom.
but I'm trying to save that for her, but I just noticed that, I just thought about that when you showed me the ring. Hi, Selena. How are you, hon? I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming. What else you got for us, Miss Vicki?
That's it. I just got those like one day what day I had a doctor's appointment? Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't been able to find too many jars lately. I did find like one last week, and that was the first one I had been able to find in like 2 weeks. So a lot of what I have been showing has been stuff I bought at auctions, and I haven't had a lot of time to do a video lately. But right now I am showing something that I got from Roberta. This is gifted from Roberta, and I love this. This is so cute. This is a bracelet, and it has, of course, the other, my favorite stone is peridot. It's my birthstone, and I just love it. So this is like a little matching angel, and it says faith there. And I have to confess, I did wear these the other day. My husband's grandmother passed, and I wore these to her funeral the other day. They are cute, though, aren't they?
They're adorable.
Those are from Roberta. This whole everything I'm showing right now was gifted to me from Roberta. Everybody knows too that I like these necklaces, these beading wire on the beading chain. Not wire, but the beading
Oh,
chain.
you've got another color like that too.
Yeah, this one has the square beads, and I love square beads. Square beads are so cool looking. But this was from Roberta, and it is really close to the other one. And it also has these moon glow kind of beads on it. But these are really unique moon glow beads. They're clear rather than usually, they're solid kind of. These are more clear. Pretty cool moon glow beads though. And then it has these little rhinestones on there. So really cute. So can't wait to wear this one. I do have a lot of when I first started doing this, I could not find green jewelry at all. I had somebody who was looking for green jewelry for an outfit, and for the life of me, I could not find hardly any green jewelry.
Was it Selena that you were looking for green
No,
earrings?
I think it was Babsy. She wanted something in green, and I could not find green. I finally did find some things for her, but it took a while to find them. And this is also from Roberta, but now I find green stuff all the time, of course.
Yeah.
And I love green jewelry as much as I love
those little charms.
Yeah, this is a little charm, which this will go. I'm starting a Pandora type bracelet for, and I think Roberta said it was okay for me to give a couple of these owl pieces to my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law, Erin, loves owls.
Yes, she likes
owls. Starting a Pandora style bracelet for her. And so here's a little owl charm.
That's
so
cute.
that I will probably.
I'll keep my eyes open for owls.
Yes,
I get a lot of owls.
I've been saving owl jewelry for Erin, and my son was supposed to take it to her the last time he went to visit her in Florida and forgot it. I think, are you still in, Erin? I think they finally got into housing. I think they're going to be coming, the kids and her are going to be coming to the area soon. So I just want to get her here before that baby's due.
Oh, yeah.
Those are really cute, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
They're adorable. And this big L pendant. I love this pendant. This is so cute.
Oh, that is cute. Is that enamel in the wings or is that jade?
Yes, it is like, yeah, it's enamel painting. It's
Okay.
like solid green enamel too, but it is
Okay.
enamel. It's not the like powder coating. It's actual
Right.
enamel. It's adorable though, and I love the chain that it's on.
Uh-huh.
You know how I'm a snob about chains, but this
Yeah.
one is a really cool chain. And one more owl from Roberta. I'm gonna have to show you my frog collection too. That been people have been sending me frog brooches
Oh,
and pins.
cool.
And then I had a few that were my sisters that I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
wear. Roberta sent me the stone because I have
Ooh.
one of these and it's a signed piece. This one's a signed piece too. So I really, she sent me this one hoping I could use this stone and the other one that I have because it's missing the stone.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I can't see taking this one apart either. It would break my heart to take this one apart. So I probably will continue to look for one from the other one and just keep this one intact. And this is actually a signed piece too. I can't read it. Let me see if I can read it better. S something. I cannot. I really hate when they do that. When they. Oh, maybe I have it upside down. Huh. Cerns, Kerns, maybe Cerns. Can't read it, but this is a signed piece too, and it is adorable. So
That
I'll probably just leave that one intact because it's too pretty to take apart. And these earrings, oh my God, these earrings are so bad assed. Look at those.
ooh,
Are those not really cool? Look at the
yeah,
color of those rhinestones in there.
yeah. Didn't you get some Talbot like that that had like pink rhinestones in?
Yes, I did. I did. I think I sold those in an auction. I just bought some Talbot from Cece the other night too. As a matter of fact, Cece, let me know that you got. I paid that invoice. Let me know that you got it. Um, isn't that cute though? I love those earrings. They are so adorable. The color though just makes them pop. The color of those
Uh-huh.
stones against the gold just makes them.
Yep.
So can't wait to wear those. And one more frog took my collection. This one looks like it might have a little piece of jade in it.
Ah.
Yeah, that looks like jade.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cute?
Uh-huh.
So next time I come on, I'll show you all my frogs. I'm gonna pin them all to a blouse to wear to my sister's memorial in July. So all of these frog pins, and then I've got 2 frog rings. One of those frog rings came from Roberta also. I think somebody she knows made them. Yeah, that is the one. I see the note about hoping the stone will fit. But did you say it was okay for me to read this card? Susan, I need one. It doesn't have to be green. It can be any color, really. Let me measure this and see if I can figure out exactly what size it is, but I think this will fit. I had one that was the right length, but it was not the right width. Let me see if I can measure it in millimeters. But I know this is pretty much the exact same size as the one I need. It looks like it is, let's see, about 15, 16 by, be hard to measure the width. Looks like about 16 by 12, something like that, but I'll measure it better later, Susan, and I'll email you or message you. But that stuff came from Roberta, and it says sending along a few more goodies and keeps to keep, sell, or gift. the wee frog ring was made by a friend's daughter. So the frog ring wasn't here, but I've already put that in the box of frog stuff. So I'll show that to you when I show the frog collection. It was one of her first ever creations, so I feel honored. And so it says, I'm a sucker for big blue eyes. She was happy to make a wee sale. So, yeah, the little frog ring, and it is really adorable. So I have the 2 frog rings too I'll be wearing. So let me put all this away, and I have more. Always have a back load, guys. I have some pieces that I bought just a couple of days ago, actually. And I have got to get some more silver stuff. I left my silver tester out the other day, and it was getting weak anyway, but I think because I left it out in the light, it finished it off. So I got to get silver tester to test one of these pieces that I think might be silver. Okay, so let me get these out of the way. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot I have some really cool stuff I bought from Dia when Dia had her divorce sale the other day. So let me show that first. First is this ring. I had to go take this out of the box. I have stuff I had ready to send to Sandy. Sandy's going to replace this piece of turquoise for me. This is a man's ring. And it is definitely older sterling. It is not marked anywhere, which is pretty typical for really old Native American sterling. But it has a really nice piece of undyed red coral in it, and then it has that big piece of turquoise, but it has a little chip there, which I knew when I bought it, and it has a crack there, and Sandy's going to replace that. I'm thinking, and I want you guys' opinion, I'm thinking about having her put some green turquoise in there. What do you think, Vicki? Should I leave it with blue, or should I have her put some of that green that you got when you guys...
Oh, you know what? I hadn't even thought of that. She actually has, I had given her a big pouch of lapis.
A desperate housewife sale. Guys, I'm going to show some stuff in a minute that I got from Sandra. Sandra is selling bags of jewelry too, vintage jewelry. And I'll have to, when I'm finished with these little things here, I'm going to show you a bag of stuff I got from the second bag of stuff I bought from Sandra. And I just bought a couple more bags from her.
Is the second stone there broken?
This one, the blue one has, and you can see this looks like somebody's early attempt. So this is really old ring.
So the stone is cracked.
It is. It's a man's ring. It's big and it's heavy. I think it was like a size 11 or something. Let me. Gonna have Sandy straighten it out and make it. Okay, so it's a size 10. I'm gonna have her make it a little more, make it look a little better. But yeah, see, it has that missing chip, and I knew it was chipped when I bought it, and then it has a crack going that way and a crack going that way. So she's just going to replace that whole stone. But what do you guys think? Should I have her put green turquoise in it, or should I leave it with blue? So put in a vote, guys, green or blue. Okay, thank you, Sandra. You can just ship them all together. Just put them all in one box. I think they should fit in a medium flat rate. But right now, I don't know if she'll have to tell you if her prices are still the same. But she was selling them for $40 for a gallon-sized bag of jewelry. And it's all vintage. And a lot of it is signed. But it is well worth it. I think one of the first bags I got from her, I sold one piece for $40 out of it. And just the one piece made my money back. And I've sold several pieces from it. But yeah, I've done really well on the bag that she got me. But that was from Dia's sale. These next few pieces are from Dia. Oops, I forgot to put that back in a bag. I need to put that back so I can. So I had to buy, since you all have gifted me so many beautiful things, I've had to buy another big jewelry box. I'm actually going to have to put one in this room because I'm running out of bedroom space for jewelry boxes. Okay, so this was also in that same divorce sale. This is Tiger's Eye, and it looks like it's 8 by 12 millimeter. One thing I did like is she had everything in the box labeled as to what it was. I've taken the tags off most everything, but these are nice big size pieces of Tiger's Eye. And this is just a strand for a crafter, I believe. There's no kind of there's nothing on it, but Vicki, do you want these?
You said they're tiger eye?
Yeah, they're tiger's eyes. Do you want these beads? It's a huge strand. It's 32 to 34.
Tiger eyes and pearls look beautiful together.
Yeah, I mean, as is, they're really nice pieces. As is, it's, totally cool and wearable, but I think you
Right.
can do something really great with it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I will put those in your box, but those
Okay.
came from Dia from her divorce sale. She sold off some really cool pieces. This also was from Dia. I really love this one, so I haven't decided whether I want to keep or auction this one, but this is so cool.
Oh, that is. I love those fan necklaces.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got one out of the pink coral that's similar to, well, it's exactly like this almost, but it's pink coral, the angel skin coral.
Uh-huh.
I guess these are, I'm not really sure. They're like, almost look like jade, but they're probably,
I was gonna say it looks like fancy jasper to me.
yeah, I was
It
gonna
comes
say,
in.
but it's some of the beads on there look like they could almost be jade, but I think that's what it is fancy jasper.
Yeah, they a lot of times use that for jade because it comes in those, that fancy jasper comes in like the burgundy and the
Yeah,
teal and the,
it has a lot of the colors. Yeah, from
yeah.
this gives it away as being jade, but some of the solid stuff, like even this, almost looks like um a moss agate. You
Oh
can't
yeah,
I'm seeing, but it looks like moss agate on this piece.
could very well be. And then the next one looks like flower agate, the
Yeah,
pink and mauve one.
yeah. And a lot of that stuff is actually not the moss agate, but a lot of stones are actually fall into the jade. I mean, not the jade, but the jasper family. So I do have some. There's even some purplish in there. I
Yeah.
have some really cool pieces of jasper that I'm sending to Sandy. Some like with a lot of color and detail. So hopefully she'll make something really nice out of those. So yeah, I have a lot of rough stone that I'm sending her because I don't have the tools
Cool.
to do anything with it, and I've had it
Yeah.
used. Love that. That came from DSL. That will probably eventually go into auction at some point. Then I have this Murano glass, and I guess you call this Malafiore.
Now, Murano glass and Millefiori are two different things.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It looks more like Millefiore to
That's
me. When
Millefiori.
she
Yeah.
called it Murano glass. So what do you think? Is this
I'm thinking maybe she just missaid something, or I don't know.
might have been because she was selling a lot, but it is
Yeah.
Millefiore, right?
Yes, that's with all those little flowers in there.
Yeah.
That's why they call it. That's
And
how
if
you
you've
say
never
millions of
seen that
flowers.
process, I think I talked about this at the auction the other day, but if you've never seen that process of how they do Millefiore, you've got to watch that. There is so many steps involved. It will make you
Uh-huh.
appreciate the labor. Hi, Gianna, the labor intensive work that goes into these beads. They're not cheap beads, but there's a big reason why, because the labor involved. But this is set in sterling, and it is on a sterling clasp. So again, this came from Dia's divorce.
Uh-huh.
I love this. And this diamond ring, I paid out for this, so I hope I didn't pay too much, but I paid up for this. This, I don't know if she knew how many points this was. I don't remember, but this is um, vintage, as you can tell from the style. Let me get it to focus. There we go. And it is all diamond. And if you look at the diamonds with the magnifying glass, you can tell they are really old hand-cut diamonds. And there is, I think, a couple missing, but they're hard to see where they're missing. Let me see. I couldn't see that they were missing without the glass, but yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 of the little tiny diamond chips around the outside of here missing, but really old diamonds though. Needs to be cleaned up. It's pretty dirty.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got this also from her divorce sale.
I mean, it's different, and it probably is maybe in a location in an area where, they didn't have jewelers really close by, but they did have maybe a couple of guys, 1 or 2 guys
Yeah.
who could, fashion rough diamonds. I don't know.
It
It's
does
hard to
have
know.
some stamps in it, which I will try and research, but it does have a 925 stamp on it, which makes it, it's not like
Right,
Victorian or super old, but I'd say
right.
this is probably 40s, 50s maybe. I don't know when they started doing the 925, but the style looks at least that age to me. But I will, and you can't really replace the diamonds because you can't find hand cut diamonds anymore.
Right.
But I don't think it's that noticeable where they're missing though.
I really can't tell, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's hard to see where they're missing. They're mostly like here and here.
Okay, I see
Yeah,
now. But you had to point it out to me.
yeah, you had to point it out because I didn't see it when I bought it, but I didn't see it until I looked at it with the loop. But I think it's a really cute ring. It reminds me a little bit of this one that I got from Roberta.
Oh, yeah.
Not Roberta, I'm sorry, from Geraldine. That's the one Geraldine sent me from
The
Ireland.
one from Ireland.
Yeah, this one's really nice. I couldn't believe she gave me that. It's set in 14, I think it is. And it has an Irish stamp in it somewhere, some Irish brand, but got a
Huh.
nice little diamond there in the middle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pinky though. I'm gonna see if I can have it enlarged to fit this finger though. I don't know if the band is kind of thin, so may have to have a new shank put on it to make it larger, but I think I'd like it. I'm always afraid of it fits snug, but I'm always afraid I'm gonna lose pinky rings.
Yeah.
So I probably will have it
I
encased
have
in
lost
there.
pinky rings.
Huh?
I said I have lost pinky rings. I'm taking
Yes,
everything off
yes,
right
they're
now
so
because all
easy
of
to
my
lose
rings
on the
are
pinky
big.
rings. So that's everything that I got from Dia's divorce sale. And I know she's had a couple of more guys and she's getting rid of some really good stuff. So, um, don't forget to check her out. Let me put that back in the Sandy box because don't want to forget to send that to her. This goes in your box, which is behind me. And okay, so this is just a Goodwill haul here. I'll just show these last couple of things and then I will show the stuff from Sandy, or Sandra, I mean. This is an Avon brooch. It's a big one too. It's marked Avon right there. Focus. Yeah, it does say Avon. I wanted to make sure. Yeah, right there. I don't know if you can read that, but it's yeah, there we go. It's Avon, and it is really cool. Such a pretty brooch.
Uh-huh.
It's a big
Avon
one.
amazes me, man. That's what I was saying earlier when I forgot about my story. I was bringing it up over that necklace that was an Avon piece because Clyde Queen says the same thing. That, I mean, Avon fools you all the time.
Yep, I
They
think
have
it's just
beautiful
well
pieces.
made in as Monet in most cases, even the
Uh-huh.
older. Vintage Avon is always still in good shape, but nice brooch. And then I found this. I've been finding a lot of these kind of pieces of commemorative Avon pieces lately.
Uh-huh.
I believe this one looks like sterling to me. And it says Avon 2000 on it, but that's the only mark. Let me look closer here. I was looking at it in the store with my loop, trying not to be noticed looking at it. But I don't think there's any other mark on it. But it really does look like sterling. And these, yeah, I don't see any other marks, but I'm pretty sure it's sterling. Obviously from 2000.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, maybe they celebrated 2000 of something with Avon other than the year 2000. But these stones are nicely set in there too. See how
Yeah.
those are set? But that's the only mark on it is where it says Avon across the front there.
Huh.
So I don't know if this is, I'll have to Google it and find out if it's some kind of commemorative piece.
I bet it is.
Yeah. It's not super big. It's like about an inch long.
Not the size of a scatter pin.
Yeah, like you see the yeah. See
Yeah.
the difference there?
Yeah.
Let's see. It is, yeah, about an inch. It's about an inch long, so it's not a very big brooch, but yeah, totally looks like sterling, but it's not marked anywhere, so I'll have to Google that and see what that is about. Then I found these earrings, and it looked like they had a whole bunch of pairs of earrings there that came from a trunk show. So a lot of them had a trunk show tag on them.
Oh, okay.
And these I bought for you, Vicki, because I sent you a bunch of these. I don't know if it's in this box or the last one I sent you, but with these white, this type of pearl.
Yeah. Yes.
So these I bought
Uh-huh.
for you. It has these chunks of mother of pearl here too.
Shell. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
So those go in your box.
Okay.
And then the last piece from the Goodwill are these, and these are really cute. These, if I remember right, are marked with something. I just don't remember what. Get one off the card. These are really cute clip-ons, though. Beautiful color. The purple enamel. Aren't they cute? And let's see what they have on them. I think they just have like a patent pending or something on them, which places them before. Yeah, it just has a patent pending number, which makes them definitely vintage with that patent pending and no copyright anywhere. So these are in really good condition for the age of them.
Mm.
But I think they're adorable. Love these.
Yeah.
These cards, they put them on because you almost have to break the earring to get them off. But aren't those cute?
Yeah.
And they are your favorite color, Miss Vicki.
Uh-huh. I was just going to say, are they purple?
They are purple. Yes, ma'am. So,
Those are really cute.
will you wear those if I send them?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so those go in your box too.
Were they clip or pierced?
They're clipped. That's why I
Okay.
want to make sure. They're not super, they're smaller earrings and the clamp is gentle. It's not like really
I
like
like the smaller ones.
some of those clip-ons just kill your earrings, or kill your ears, but these aren't too bad.
Okay. Yeah, those are beautiful.
Okay, I was hoping you'd like those. You'll find a whole bunch of like lavender or purple jewelry, like costume. It's mostly amethyst and stuff. When I do find purple, it's usually some kind of purple gemstone.
Amethyst, yeah.
Yep. Then I have this, and I don't even know where I got this from, but I just found it in this bag of stuff, and I think it fell out of something else into my bag. But this, I think, might be Chinese turquoise. I've looked down through the color. There's variation in the color. And I have looked down in the middle, so it's blue all the way through, so it doesn't appear to be dyed. But I think this might be some of that treated green. But the color goes all the way through the middle, and usually on the dyed, like the howlite and stuff, you can see white down the center. I'm not seeing that on this. I'll have to run this by Sandy, but this looks a lot like the other stuff that I had gotten before that she said was Chinese turquoise. So I'll have to check with her and see if this is actually the Chinese turquoise or if it's just really well disguised howlite. There is color variation going through it too. So I don't know. What do you think, Vicki?
It's pretty. It's a pretty color blue.
Yeah.
Now the piece on the end there looked a slightly different than the piece. Was it just the glossing that's over it, like the waxing or
Yeah.
or whatever? Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have the typical matrixing that you see in howlite. It has more matrixing that looks more like the Chinese, and the color varies a lot in it.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll have to ask Sandy.
Yeah, Aaron says they could be reconstituted.
Yeah, it could be reconstituted, but
that's what that green turquoise is that I bought while we were at the gem show. The stuff that I bought is reconstituted, but
yeah, I think this green is, there's no matrixing in it, and I think this is reconstituted. But this I don't know. I'll have to ask Sandy what she thinks.
Okay.
And there is value in the Chinese turquoise. It's not worth as well. They do. There is. It's like anywhere else. There are different grades of Chinese turquoise. Some of it can be pretty expensive, and then some of it's more reasonable. But it costs more than howlite, though.
Right.
Okay, so let me see. What else do I have? Oh, the bag from, I'll go through this bag real quick from Sandra. Are you still here, Miss Sandra? Let me see if I missed anything. Okay, so how many people? Hi, Mary. How are you? Want to go back and make sure. Hi, Kim Cree. So how many of you that are in now are thinking about going on the cruise with us? Vicki and I will definitely be there.
Right.
We are both committed. Hi, Cricket. Cricket, you know what? I have a bag of stuff I've been going to send to you forever, and I have not gotten it shipped out yet. Okay, Maury, sorry I missed that you're going for dinner for your mom. If you're gone already, I apologize, but we will see you next time. All right, got your tea. Hi, Gucci. Thank you for coming back. Let's see. Lydia, are you in Arizona? You're really close to Vicki, right? Isn't Lydia not far from you?
Lydia is in California, and I think she's ready to go to Las Vegas this weekend.
Gotcha. So, yeah, let us know, guys, if anybody in there is considering going, because I just can't wait. I'd be so excited to get to meet all of you ladies and hang out.
I think it would be great fun.
It'd be really fun. I'd love my daughter-in-law to be able to come, but she's going to be breastfeeding. The baby's going to be too young for her to come. This is a little baby bracelet. This obviously, even though it's blue, it's still going to Erin for the baby. Well, it's more of these are blue, but that's more of a periwinkle kind of lavender color in the middle.
Yeah.
The little turtle made out of the cat's eye.
Oh.
Isn't that cute? This is in Sandra's bag, so that will go to the baby. It's tiny, like a baby bracelet. I get a lot of baby jewelry, not like kid jewelry, but baby jewelry. I've got a lot of it collected for the baby. Check this out. Is that not cool or
Ooh,
what?
what is that?
It's acrylic on wood, but doesn't it look cool? It looks like carved. I guess it's meant to look like carved ivory.
Yeah.
It's actually acrylic, but isn't that beautiful?
Yeah, different too. I like
Yeah,
things different.
it's in the wood grain is really cool in it.
Uh-huh.
So all this stuff I'm showing now, guys, came from Sandra. So if you're interested in purchasing a bag from Sandra, this is example of the kind of stuff you'll get. Really cool looking brooch.
Oh yeah.
When I first pulled that out just now, I thought it was one of those hair things. Like, you remember those from the like 80s or 70s, 80s, where you had the stick you put through the barrette? That's
Yeah.
what I thought this was, and this looks like it's not been really worn that much. The thing on it is really straight. The pin. Don't see any marks on that one, but it's in really good condition. Here is a set of vintage beads. These are probably lucite, more than likely. A lot of them that you get with these little kind of fasteners are generally lucite.
In
Not
certain
always, but
clasps.
feels like lucite to me.
I can never tell.
A lot of the stuff from that time period, like 50s, 60s, 70s, the 50s, 60s stuff most of the time is, if it's not Bakelite, it's usually lucite. This is not as heavy as, it's heavier than plastic, but not
Yeah.
super dense heavy
I,
like
I guess
acrylic
I
would
just
be.
can't get past my conception. I always thought of lucite as clear, no
Yeah,
color.
I did too. I used to think that, but now I've been learning that it is not just clear. Okay, so, well, this is really cute.
Aw,
It's a brooch.
that's adorable.
Yeah, it looks like it says something up there. Let's see. This is a JJ. This
Doesn't
is a
surprise me.
definitely a vintage JJ. I think I looked up when JJ started the other day, and I can't remember. But JJ is a lot older than I thought. The company is a lot older than I thought.
Huh.
Old enough to definitely have vintage jewelry by far. Isn't that cute though?
Oh yeah. I think I've got one that has a kitty cat looking
Like
into
this?
here.
Cool. Yeah, JJ does a lot of kitty brooches. Kitties doing different things for sure. I think JJ did that cat in the fishbowl brooch,
Yeah.
and then the cat on a swing. So let's see. This looks
I
like it's
have
got.
the one with the fish bowl, and I know that Prince Casserole has that one, so I didn't bother to send it to him.
Yeah, she had it. That one was made in both gold and silver, and I think she had the gold, and I sent her the silver, or she had the silver, and I sent the gold. I can't remember, but she
Now
has
he has both of them.
original. This is a
Oh,
Fossil bracelet, Fossil brand.
yeah.
It's nice, heavy duty. It looks like brass, but maybe not. Let me. Yep, magnet's not sticking, so it could be brass. The beads are heavy, so I think they might be brass. Nice little Fossil bracelet, though.
Uh-huh.
Let me put that up there in the errand bag. Oh, you know what? The errand bag is in the kitchen. I had to start a new one on the table that my son forgot.
Speaking of Erin, she
This
says
is
the
the
baby
brand
has.
I was looking for you to send to you. I think we were talking about barrettes that day, and I said I
Okay.
a cool one, but this is the one I was looking for. This is a heavy duty
Yeah.
barrette, and it's got some really cool stones. They're AB, but they're like a blue and
Mm-hmm.
black color.
Yeah.
Really cool.
A lot of the ones that I get that are like the pinch ones, like the square looking pinch ones, um, I will get them and think, oh my gosh, a beautiful barrette. And then I go to use it. And because it's been sitting in the heat day in and day out and day in and day out, I guess inside the, Salvation Army or wherever it is, that it cracks. And I end up harvesting the little jewels for other things because they broke.
So just sitting in your jewelry box, the metals can tarnish if they're not
Okay,
stored
yeah.
right. Yeah, too. That's kind of cool.
Now, what is that? That does
It's a
not look
stick
good.
pin.
Oh, okay. It's the stick pin holding an angel up.
I guess it's supposed to be an angel. It looks like there's wings there. I guess it's an angel, but it's really cool. Has a little
Yeah,
moon on
has
it.
a moon.
And it says Rossi, copyright Rossi on it there. So I'm assuming that is the artisan. So I would have to Google that and see if I could find anything on that. But really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely an artisan piece. So I don't think, and Sandra would have to tell you where she got, I think it's years and years of collecting jewelry. I don't think she does jewelry jars or anything like that. Like your guardian angel, Gianna. Gianna said that looks like her guardian angel. That's probably about what mine looks like too. Mine probably looks like she's just finished a 6-pack and needs her own guardian angel. Aw, the baby's keeping you up, very active now. That's actually a good sign, though. At least she's active. And this is just a little vintage bracelet. I've seen this pattern before. I think I actually have a necklace made out of this pattern, but it's in gold. So cute little vintage bracelet. This one is not marked.
That's really cute.
It is. I like this. I like this filigree pattern.
Yeah, I think they call that Cant Cantonelli or well, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
probably
I
using
think
some
that's what
modern
it's
word.
called. You see it on brooches a lot, the
Yes.
vintage cameo brooches, the
Uh-huh.
Cantonelli style filigree. This is too cool. This is a ring made out of a shell.
Oh my. That is too cool.
Isn't it cool?
As Erilyn says, that is way too cool for school.
Too cool for school. Kind of awesome though.
Oh my gosh, I want it.
You want that?
It's
Okay.
too big for me, I'm sure, but I love things like that.
You might be able to fit it on your middle finger. Let's see what size it is. It is a size 7.5.
Okay, I could get that on my middle or my index. That is too funny.
Okay, your box is filling up. At that time again, I think that fell out of my other bag. Let me throw that in there. Okay, so we got some crosses here.
Hmm.
I think these are for crafters.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty
they're pretty
crosses.
crosses. I think you could probably get them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby.
Yeah,
Either
they
one.
probably came from somewhere like that. But let's
Yeah.
see, it says made in China. Heck no, in China. From Irvine, Texas. Car distributors. But yeah, those will go in a craft box. I wish I had the time and energy to be crafting these days, but these are really cute. Look at these.
Aw, those are cute. Are those lever backs? Oh, yep, they
Yeah,
are.
they're leverbacks. And it looks like it might say something there. Let me read it. No, just an illusion. Yeah, I don't see any markings on them, but these are really adorable. Really cute. Somebody who likes dainty earrings, those
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
they're channel set around the outside.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Very cute. And then prong set in the middle. I like those. Put them in a bag so I don't lose them. And I'm sure the other one is in there, but check this out. I sold a pair of spider earrings last Halloween on my site, so I'll probably list these on my site.
I gathered a few spider
I
items.
sold them for like $20 just for a pair of like spider earrings, very similar
Wow.
to this, at just like about 2 weeks before Halloween last year.
Uh-huh.
I think those were Cindy's, my friend Cindy. I still have some of her jewelry I've got to get listed or auction off. But yeah, we did pretty well on that little pair of earrings.
Okay.
And this is a Park Lane brooch.
That's very pretty. Very
Yeah, I put this on Ruby Lane. Yeah, this is probably listed for $75 on Ruby Lane.
wow.
Yeah, a lot of that Park Lane stuff. The older Park Lane stuff is much better made than
Uh-huh.
some of the new stuff now. But this
Right.
is a nice Park Lane brooch, and the pin's nice and straight. But definitely an older design. And then the two-toned gold and silver. So liking that. Very cute. Already a lot of signed stuff already, guys, and we haven't even dented this bag yet. Oh, this is too cute. This is not signed, but it does have the vintage V there.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that adorable?
Uh-huh.
So, guys, if bye, Miss Gianna, are you leaving us? Okay, thank you. Your box should be there any day, Gianna. Your mugs. And I put all those beads in there that I told you I was saving for you. I put those in your box. So I like that though. That it's a fairly large brooch, but isn't that just cool?
Uh-huh. Way cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of an outfit you would wear that with. I would have to think about that, but it's totally cool looking.
Nautical.
Nautical, yeah,
See
that's
some
true.
white
We're
capris.
wearing something nautical or going to a Save the Dolphins rally or something.
Don't eat the dolphins.
Yep. Okay, so here's some vintage faux pearls, but they don't see a clasp on them. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was going to say, I wonder if it's one of those hidden clasps. Definitely makes them vintage, where they hid the clasp so you can't see it. I don't think it's signed anywhere. Let me check. No, not signed, but nice set of faux pearls, though. I like it's got the kind of brushed look and then the more with the luster.
Yeah, I can see that they're two different textures.
Yeah, several different sizes, but that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands. So I like that. Pretty pearls. Okay, here's a pair of vintage screwbacks. These got the champagne color pearls. Don't see any marks anywhere on these, but they're definitely in good condition though. Cute. I like those. This is the best way I find to wear heavier earrings. If you can't wear heavier earrings, is with the clip-ons or the screwbacks. Much easier to wear them, and your ears don't get sore. Oh, these look like Vicki too. Earrings. I'm sure the other one's in there somewhere, but the mother of pearl that you like.
Yep, so pretty. I mean, you get to see all the flashes of color.
Yeah, this one has some good color flash. Plus, it's sort of got an ombre effect. It starts out
Uh-huh.
kind of a yellowish,
Yep.
down into the brown. You can't really see the yellow color on there, but it does have a lot of color in there.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty piece of mother of pearl.
Yes.
In my favorite, I've been collecting these, so this one will probably go into my collection. But I've been collecting and saving all of the older crystal beads like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got several of them. I don't know about this one that have the silver or gold findings on them.
Uh-huh.
These were very expensive back when they were coming out new with these. They were
Yeah.
expensive, these. Yeah, you saw these on all the rich ladies,
Hmm.
these crystal beads. Aren't they pretty though?
Oh, yeah.
I just love these. The camera is not showing off the actual sparkle these have, but oh
Yeah,
my
the camera's not really loving it.
Got a dad here with Purex 4-in-1 paint.
Sorry.
Oh, was that? I was gonna say, what was that? But yeah,
It was my phone.
a lot of sparkle and light on these.
Oh, yeah.
So those will go into my collection, at least for now. Okay, so this, I could not tell. I have one of these, and I'll show you. I have the exact same one. Let me see if I can find it, except for mine has some rhinestones missing that I just never replaced. So I was really surprised to see that in the bag, completely intact. Here you go. Here's the one I already have. Mine's just a little bit smaller.
Oh,
But
wow.
I don't know, is this a ring or is it a scarf thing? What is this? I guess you could wear it as a ring if I had a finger it actually fit. My hands are really swollen right now. So I don't know. Is it a ring or a scarf thing or what is it?
One.
I have this one too. This one, as you can see, is missing some stones and it's a little, but it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. I remember when the X rings came out. So
So
they
you think it
do
is a
have
ring?
an X ring.
Yeah, I think you could use it on a scarf too, but yeah,
That wider one might be for more of a scarf,
this
but I
one
don't
or
know. I
this
can't
one?
tell.
Yeah, I can't tell either. One is in silver and the other one is in gold too. This one's silver tone and this one's gold tone.
The gold tone, I think, is the one that looks a little bit bigger and looks like
Yeah, it is bigger.
be for scarf.
I don't know. What do you ladies think? Just a weird ring, Erin said. Hi, Fairy. How are you, honey? All of these goodies that I'm showing now came from a bag of jewelry that I bought from Sandra Aguire. She is selling off her vintage jewelry collection because it's at the point where it's overwhelming her. I guess years of collecting it. So she's selling all of it off. And I paid $40 for a gallon size bag. And like I said, have more than made my money back. The last bag I bought from her, I sold one brooch in it. I think it was and made my $40 back. It was what was it? It was a Swarovski owl, I think, brooch. Oh, look at these. More vintage earrings. I love these beaded earrings. These are so cool.
Oh, those are pretty, and those are
Yeah, most of the time these are either Japan or West Germany or something like that. Let me see.
wow, those are in excellent shape.
Yes, they are. Yeah, these say Japan. Yeah, I always check these when you see them in thrift stores, ladies, because a lot of times you'll find them from West Germany too, like this. This was a popular West German thing. These have got some really, they need a little bit of cleaning up, but they've got some really cool glass beads in them. See those? They almost look like hand-cut glass, don't they?
Oh, yeah, gorgeous.
Okay, and then these, I love these daisies. Are so cool. These enameled daisies, aren't they cool?
Oh, yeah.
Look how good a condition those are.
Very pretty.
Don't think these are marked, though. Let me see.
Thelma found a really cute necklace and earring set that were enameled, painted enamel over the metal. Very cute. The poppy colors.
Cool.
Yeah.
It
So she found
has.
the necklace and the earrings to match. She got lucky.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. It has. I see this mark here on the back of a lot of clip-ons, this style of clip-ons,
Yeah.
but I've never been able to figure out what brand it is that uses that
Huh.
mark right there. Even some of the ones that Tim's grandmother, who just passed, my husband's grandmother, her, when
Some of
she
her
was
earrings.
downsizing her house, yeah, I got a bin, and I think I showed them a while back of all of her clip-ons because that's all she wore. A lot of them had that same
Back.
mark on it. So I'm not
Huh.
sure what brand that is, but I see it on clip-ons a lot. Unsigned clip-ons have that. These are cute. Little rhinestone screwbacks. These are nice. They're small. So very nice. You know, I like my rhinestones.
Uh-huh.
Cute. Hi, Marguerite. How are you? And hi, Miss Jennifer. At Target and Kohl's. Which ones, Erin? But anyways, those are really cute. I like those.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Erin, I didn't see that in time, so I'm not sure which one you were talking about seeing in Target and Kohl's. The rings? The X rings? Okay, little dragon pendant.
Oh, that's cute. That jade?
No, I think it's just enameling. Let me
Okay.
look here. No, actually, it's some kind of. Maybe it is. Maybe it is enameling. It's either enameling or some kind of resin. Yeah, I think it's some kind of resin. See if I could show you the pattern in it and get close enough. Pretty dragon, though.
Oh, yeah.
Cute.
Very cute.
Yeah, I think I have a chain that'll work with. And it has, oh, nope, that's not a pearl, just a little ball in the dragon's foot.
Oh, my kids are home.
Uh-oh.
Yep. That means I gotta go.
All right. I'm gonna, oh, here's some Lisner earrings. Very nice. These Lisners are worth almost the price of the bag there. If I listed these, that's probably about what I would list them for on the Lisner.
Uh-huh.
Yep. On
I
Etsy.
like those pink stones in there.
I would
like
start in my
Lisbon.
40 and probably take a little less for them, but yeah, these are
Yeah.
in beautiful condition.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shut down here because I don't want
All right, darling. I
either
will
one of my
see you
kids.
later. Go watch the grandbabies.
Okay,
These are
I'll
really
talk to you
cute,
guys
though.
later. Bye.
Bye. Nice vintage clip-ons here and Lisner brand, which y'all know is a don't sell your Lisner cheap. That's a higher end vintage brand, guys. Not a cheapie. And these little cluster screwbacks, these are cute too. All of this still is from the bag from Sandra. And if you are a reseller, you will easily make your money back on these bags. If you're a collector, then you'll add some really nice vintage to your collection. These are really cute. These kind of have a 60s look to them. Not a hippie kind of 60s, but a older lady kind of 60s look. Maybe 50s. Okay, and I love these, and I think I have a black crystal necklace that these will go perfect with. Let's see if these are signed. Not signed, but really cute. I love these cluster earrings. These are all black, and they look like the, I'm trying to remember what you call those saucer-shaped kind of beads. I get too much stuff in the background here. Take off my rings and try not to get them mixed up with, which I think I already did, stick one of my rings into the bag. All right, trying to get that off of there so the camera doesn't want to focus on my jewelry. There you go. Love those. Does that say something on it, or is it an illusion? Nope. Okay, this also says Japan right there. So like I said, most of the time when you find these, they're marked either Japan or West Germany quite often. Usually when they're glass beads and pearls, usually they're Japan. Okay. Try and get all those little earrings back into the same bag. Alrighty, so these, I got a couple of these in a brooch lot I bought from, I think from Carla from Princess Casserole. There were a couple of these style of brooches in there and a couple of stick pins, but these look like sweater covers if I can get it open. Very cool. I think, yep, sweater covers. I think this is a tourist thing, and I can't tell. I don't know whether it's India or Mexico or native or what these are. I'm guessing Mexico, but very cool. First time I've seen them on button covers. I've got several brooches and pins like this. Hello, Miss Roberta. Thank you for coming back. And the weird rings. Okay. Aren't those cute, though? So I will stick those with the brooches that I have or the button covers I have, but aren't those cool? And these little detail in the little skirts they're wearing. These are more detailed than most of them. These are much better made than a lot of the ones I see like this. The detail in these are really good. Look at the little skirts on them. The little hats. Very cool. Lots of little fine work with those. Okay, another bag of something. Bags make me excited. Let's see what they are. Oh, okay, these are on the kidney style hooks. Little 60s, 70s kidney style ear wire, which I still own quite a few of. Aren't those cool? Look at that wrap job on those. It's a pair of earrings with a matching bracelet, and it is some really delicate wire wrapping. These almost look like sterling silver wire too. They've gotten some, I'll test them later, but they've got some patina on them like sterling gets, and I think they are made from sterling wire. Very nice though. Look at the detail in those, and look at the bracelet. Okay, is there any marks on the, it has the hook style. Very cool. Wow, loving this. That is spectacular. Check that out. Look at all the work that went into that. Let me try the magnet and see if I need to bother testing it or not. I don't care whether it's sterling or not. At this point, it's just, yep, the magnet's not sticking to it, so it could be sterling. But oh my God, is that not like incredible craftsmanship? Oh, and I think I've told you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Tell Landon I said I hope he feels better. And my my daughter-in-law Erin is a crafter too, so I'm hoping she learns to do this wire wrapping. Isn't that so cool though? I can't get over that. Look at the work in that. That is just incredible. Do you remember where you got this from, Sandra? If you're still in there? All right, guys, now I got to pay attention to the chat myself, so I will be doing my best to keep up with it. I know I'm terrible at it, but if you're trying to ask me a question, capitalize and all. Okay, so I'm assuming you bought these somewhere, Sandra, that you didn't make them, but oh my God, I love them. Okay, so I know they do this similar kind of stuff like in Tijuana, Mexico, like just over the border for the tourists, but it's not this well made, Fairy. These are much better made than what I usually see them. Like, look at the detail work, the wrapping on the hands and the feet, and all the knitting in the skirt. It's just spectacular craftsmanship there. Very cool. Oh, the wire work? Okay. I'll have to Google that and see if I can find who does that kind of work. So you said a specific region in Mexico, so I'll try and see what I can find for you guys. But isn't that great? Loving it. Do you remember where you got it from, Sandra? Okay, some costume rings here. No, maybe costume. I don't know yet. I haven't looked at them. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is labeled a size 8, so this is brand new. Oh wow, isn't that gorgeous? Got a checkerboard cut rhinestone in there. Open back. Let's see what the tag says. It says made in China exclusively for Park Lane. Okay, so this is a Park Lane ring, and it still has the Park Lane tag on it right there. Very nice. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty. I have another one similar to this. It has this similar kind of, has a different type of stone, and the top is different, but the rest of it is very similar to this. I'm wondering if that one is a Park Lane too. It's not marked anywhere other than that tag. So without the tag, you would never have known because it doesn't say Park Lane inside anywhere. A beautiful ring though. You'll probably see that come up for auction, guys. Another really pretty ring. And this one, let's see. This one looks like it was gold plated. I can see from the inside that it has that crackling that really old plated jewelry gets that you can only see with a jeweler's loop. So I'll have to test this and see, but I think this one was like white gold plated. Even though it's not marked, it looks like it was. Okay, I am so in love with this ring. Oh my God, look at this. Okay, I recognize that. Let me write that down. I recognize that region of Mexico. Let me write it down. Oaxaca. That makes sense right there. So I'll look that up. Isn't this gorgeous, guys? Look at this little ring. It has an orange and a yellow sort of ombre effect stones in there. Very cool. This is all one stone, but you can see the color changes in the stones. Beautiful crystals. Isn't that cool? And then that wraps around it. This is small, but it is really cute. It's a little too big for my pinky and too small for that one. But I wish that fit. I would so keep that one. Gorgeous. Let's see. I don't see any markings on it anywhere. Let me see what size it is. Loving it though. This is just too cool. This is a size 6. So I'll probably put that up for auction because it's not the right size for me. But my God, I love that. What do y'all think about that one? You love that too, Roberta? Yeah, I'll probably put that one in an auction. And look at this. Okay, so this reminds me of some clip-on earrings that I have that don't have a stone in it, but they look like they should almost go with this set. Let me see if I can find them real quick. We might have given them away. I gave away a bunch of clip-ons in from my last auction. Yeah, I can't find them now, but I have a pair of earrings that this ring reminds me of that I'll probably pair this with. But isn't that cool? Kind of a citrine color, kind of yellowish orange. Very pretty. And this one does have a mark in it. It says, oh my goodness, Leah Sophia. Oh, I'm loving this. So this is a Leah Sophia. Very cute. Oh, that does look cute on the little finger too, doesn't it? Let me see what size. I've got really big fingers, guys, so you can't judge by mine. This is almost a size 6. It's about a 5 3/4. But don't you love that? Isn't that totally cool? Opened back and prong set. Loving that. Ooh. And you know what? I know I keep saying that, but I have a bracelet that perfectly, I'll have to bring that out. It's in my bedroom, but I have a bracelet exactly like this that somebody gave me a while back before I started doing this, but it's a bangle bracelet and it's exactly laid like that. Silver where it's inlaid and then gold. Made exactly like this. This is too cute. And this is Seta, S-E-T-A, and I have found this brand before. This is a brand, Seta, that does a lot of custom stuff. They sell, I don't know if it's this one. God, don't let me confuse it now. But I found one that does a lot of class rings and stuff like that. But I don't know if it's the Seta brand. But I have looked this brand up before, and they do a lot of custom things. Like they'll put dates and initials and, you know, they'll make it to your liking. Isn't that cute though? And I believe all of their stuff is gold filled or plated. I don't remember. Nice costume jewelry rings there though. Very cute. This one also is a smaller ring too. God, I find so many really cool rings, but they never fit me. That's a size 6 also. So love those. Still working on the one same bag here, guys. Okay, this is really cool. This is a scarf clip, I'm assuming. What it looks like to me, and it is marked. Oh, is that a Hobey? Oh, yes, a Hobey. This is a Hobey piece. Very nice. Very hard to find Hobey. I haven't had a Hobey piece in a really long time. Nice. Thank you, Sandra. Hobey's another really good vintage brand, guys, that I recommend listing because you'll do better listing than you would at an auction. Because there are a lot of people that collect Lisner and Obey, so you probably do well listing that kind of thing. Let's see, then a locket, really cute locket. Really nice big size locket. And it is in good condition. Guys, Sandy, go ahead and put in your information that you want them to have, and anybody that you want me to share your number with, just text me, Sandra, and I will share your number so you don't have to do it publicly. But if you want to type in any of your information for anybody who wants to buy from you, go ahead and do that. Just type it right into the chat. I am perfectly okay with that. Like I said, guys, her bags are well worth the price. Check this out. This looks like sterling. Let's see. Yep, this is actually marked sterling, and it has initials on it. KBN, I think. Yeah, it looks like KBN. So I'll have to Google that, but isn't that cute? It's a little sterling silver bracelet. So I have my little 14 karat gold bracelet that I found in a jar. And I actually thought, because I never looked at the stamp on it, I just assumed it was sterling and threw it in my box. But when I was going through my box the other day to pull out stuff for the auction, the MSP auction, I went ahead and tested it, and turns out they were diamonds. So I looked at the stamp again, and it's actually 14 karat gold, and that came in a jar. So that was a lucky find there. Had that for like 6 months and just never bothered with it. So I am going to get that one praised to see what the carat weight of the diamonds are before I sell that one. But I don't plan on keeping it. I've got a couple of gold tennis bracelets already, so I'm not going to keep that one, but it is cute. Isn't that a cute doll, guys? Look at that. So Sandra just put in her information, guys, and Sandra does not work with PayPal. So if you want to purchase from PayPal or from Sandra, she strictly works through the mail. So, but it is worth the wait. I will tell you that. Here is another signed brooch. It is Actually, this one says Made in USA. It doesn't actually say by who, but it does have that Made in USA stamp. And this is so cute. Look at that. It's got some of the beautiful enameling, like the type they use in cloisonne. Isn't that so cool? Very nice brooch. Okay, that actually looks like it says something different now, but it does say Made in USA. So weird how it can change what it looks like it says just from the angle, but isn't that cool? Loving that brooch. So I've been wanting to get this video done for Sandra for like a month, but my life just got out of control there for a little while. So I didn't have time to get it done for her, but I wanted you guys to be able to see the quality of what she's offering. I showed one bag a while back, but hadn't had a chance to show another. Is there two of these? Or did I accidentally put this back? Oh, no, there are two of these. So nice. So it looks like you get two of them now, Vicki, if you watch this later. Vicki likes hair brets. She uses them, so whenever I get fancy or vintage hair brets, I send them to Vicki. She actually wears them daily, so I like to save all those for her. Little butterfly. Cute. This looks vintage, but it is not marked. The pen, style of the pen in the back make it look vintage, but cute little butterfly brooch. Okay, what I do with mine, I need to find a box to put this stuff in because I'm running out of room over here. So let me put some of the stuff I've already showed you in this box. So I am excited about that Hobie brooch because I have our scarf clip because I have not found one of those in a long time. No, I haven't found any Hobie piece in quite a while. So yeah, people don't let go of the Hobie. It's sort of like probably not quite as pricey as Miriam Haskell or one of those ladies, but it's up there with that. People don't want to let go of it when they find it, so it's hard to find. So this is a pendant of, I guess it's just an acrylic pendant. Let me see how well this clip works on other types of metal. I mean, this little thing. Looks like you can clean up the tarnish off of other types of metal too with it. I have a really big one, but I need but it's not made out of the same stuff. It's usually behind me, but it is not now. And I think I'm liking this one better. So I think when I order another cloth, I'm going to get this style. You can get them that are like two-sided or have two sections where one has this chemically treated and the other one is just for polishing, which is the kind you probably want to get if you get one. But yeah, see, it even takes the tarnish off of other types of metal, guys. So nice. Because that's really hard to get off without running like trying to chemically treat the metal any other way is hard to do it without running it. So that works. Nice. Cute pendant though. And it looks like shell in there, maybe piece of shell. And this is not marked, so I don't think it's sterling, but you never know. I think it's just some kind of pot metal because it does look like older metal. Yeah, probably pot metal. The magnet's not sticking to it. Cute pendant though. I like that. I like big and not super over ornate, or I like delicate and ornate. So little pill box. Cute little pill box. Wish I hadn't sent out all those jewelry boxes already. I would have stuck that with it as a gift. Isn't that cute? Hi, Anne. How are you? I do hope you're feeling better. Sorry to hear that you weren't feeling well. Little cross. I am going through a bag right now. You missed a lot of the good stuff too, so go back through the video, Anne, when you get a chance. But I'm going through a bag of stuff that I purchased from Sandra Aguire that she is selling. So go back and look at that and see if it's something you'd be interested in if you are looking to buy vintage, because she is putting some really nice pieces in her bags. Here is another brooch, and this one looks marked. In really good condition for the age, too. Let's see what its one says. This one is AK and Klein, I believe. So as you can see, more than enough opportunity to make money off of these bags, guys, or to add to your collection, either way. Some stunning pieces. This is one of the really pretty mesh rose, and it's in good shape. And it's an Anne Klein, so not bad. And just another cross pendant. Needs to go on a chain or in a crafter's lot, but that is a pretty one though. Okay, loving this pendant. Look at this. I think I've got the perfect chain for this one. And it is marked. I don't know, can you guys read that? I cannot read it without the glass because I am totally blind. Maker 26, Mexico. So this is a Mexican piece. And it has some marks that I can't read that look like maker's marks. M-A-R-K something. M-A-R-K. I guess it says M-A-R-K 2. Then it has something beside it I can't read, but very cool pendant. I don't know if y'all like that as much as I do, but this looks like, this is like ceramic or clay, like glazed ceramic or something like that. Very, very cool. That looks like something Roberta would like. And I do hope, I will be sending prayers your way too. I do hope you are feeling better. And the other spider earring, I'm going to list those for Halloween. And here's another one of those same style of scarf clips. Isn't that cool? This one, I do not see a mark. The other one was the Hobey, but I don't see a mark on this. But you don't see these very often. I've only run into a couple of these styles since I've been doing this. But very cool. Feels like a glass stone in there almost. I can't tell whether it's... That is really cute, though. I like that. Let me move all this stuff into my box as I go. Okay, this looks like more Japanese beads here, I think, of the Japan. That's what it looks like to me. Let's see if that says Japan on it. Yep, it does. Yeah, a lot of time, and I don't know, I have to go back and look at that pair of earrings. They might work with this necklace. I don't remember what color they were, but this has some really pretty beads on it, though. Look at those. Very nice brass-looking beads, like brass color beads with rhinestones in them. Loving that. I don't know about you ladies, but I still wear these. I know these are very 60s looking, but I still wear them. I don't even have to be dressed up to wear them. I just love these beaded necklaces. Aren't they pretty though? Okay, still got quite a bit in this bag, guys. We haven't even reached the end of it. And these right here are Renoir, I think. Yep. These are Renoir brand. And Renoir, these are, Renoir makes mostly copper. I always check when I get copper to see if it's Renoir, but they sell pretty expensive. And you're talking $70 for a pair of earrings from Renoir, but very good, very good jewelry. So that's a brand to watch out for too, guys. It's the Renoir brand. And yes, cool. The the matching earrings are in there. So those I will probably be listing on Etsy. But nice, solid copper. Love that. But Google that brand. They make some really awesome copper pieces. Okay, let's see. Let's take. Can I see it? Can't. Yep, JJ. I was gonna say let's take a bet and see who knows what brand this is. So JJ, isn't it? Very cool. I love the JJ brooches. JJ brooches always tell a story, I think. They don't just make a flower or a circle and call it a brooch. It always tells a story. Just love it. But, yep, another nice vintage JJ brooch. This one looks like pewter, maybe. And now I'll have to Google it and see if it's actually pewter, but it looks like it could be pewter. And I know JJ does do some pewter pieces, so I'll have to Google that one. Cute. Little, like, baby yellow color. Again, my big fat fingers. Hate that. Benefits you guys, though, because I sell them because I can't fit them, which is probably good that I can't fit them or I'd keep them all. This is a size 7, so this might fit more of you than the 6s, but yeah, I think I wear an 8 on my ring finger. As you can see, that's a 7, and I can't even get it on. 8 or 8.5, I can't remember. I never remember. So really cute on those. Let me put these little Renoir earrings in a bag so they don't get scratched up. Where's my bags at? Right here. You haven't seen any of which the Renoir Fairy Vixen or the Hobey. Yeah, they're you don't see them that often. Oh, these are cute. These look like a desert painting, kind of. Let's see. They feel like that. They're earrings. They feel like that polymer clay, kind of, but not really. Very cool. But they feel more like acrylic, so I'm not sure. But aren't those cute? Nah, put that out of the way. There you go. Like those. Okay, so let me know, guys, if you get bored. I'll keep going until everybody gets bored. This is all still from The same bag from Sandra. These are BSK. These are definitely vintage. That's a pretty decent brand there too. This is probably something I would list. Also, not a big market for, in our auctions, there's not a big market for clip-ons. So a lot of the clip-ons, the signed clip-ons I will list. But these have the comfortable hooks though. The BSK usually are comfortable to wear, but I think it's a really cute design though. And in good condition. Here's a medal, and it looks like a lady with a rifle or a bow. Oh, nope, it's a lady with a baseball bat. Okay. There's no writing anywhere on it, so I don't know what that was an award for, but I guess it's a bat. It just looked like she was holding it weird. Cricket, maybe? I don't know. Cool. Okay. This is cute. Little bit of wear on it, but it's still really cool. The enamel is wearing off, but I still like it. Like a genie. Big, nice big rhinestone in there. A brooch. Oh, and then little rhinestones in the genie toes. There is some really, really cute stuff in this bag. It just keeps coming, guys. And the last bag, there was some really nice stuff in it. Like I said, there was a Swarovski brooch that sold for $40 without a box or anything at auction right after that bag. Just a regular auction that they sold. So that right there made my money back. Isn't that cute? The nice big toggle. I'm a chain snob, so I like really cool chains like this. I like that nice good gold color. I have a clip-on pendant that I would probably hang on to one of the chains and wear with it, or just wear it by itself. But I love these, or I would turn it around and put the toggle to the side like that. Because it's got a beautiful toggle on it, so I would hate to hide that. So this is probably how I would wear this. Just like that. Just so you can see the beautiful toggle on it. Pretty piece though. Okay, let's see. I showed the JJ brooch. What else have we got here? Oh, cute. Not sure what this is. If this is supposed to be a Christmas ornament or what this is. I'm guessing maybe Christmas ornament. Does it open? No, it does not open. So I think it's just a Christmas ornament. A little handbag. Very cute. Looks like, oh, the ruby slippers. That's what I was trying to think of. It's like Dorothy's matching handbag for the ruby slippers. Oh, look at this. Colors on here. Oh, wow. Okay, good thing Vicki's not here. She would love this. This is probably going to end up in her box. Yeah, it's in really good shape too. The pin is really straight on it. But isn't that beautiful color? Let's see. Yes, I can't even imagine what your personal collection looks like, Miss Sandra. I want you on. I need 2 people actually for Sunday, guys. Anybody in there now that is willing to come on my Top 5 show. Are you ready yet, Roberta, to come on? You don't have to show your faces. You can do just what I'm doing right now. No faces need to be shown. Jennifer, any of you guys ready that you want to do my Sunday show with Roberta? I have been so busy that I haven't had time to actually book anybody the last couple of weeks, so I've been procrastinating. But please, somebody in there, do my show Friday. I know you all have great jewelry to show, or Sunday, I mean. This is a National Defense Medal. And you guys, don't dismiss these medals. Sometimes these medals are actually something that you can sell to on eBay or Etsy if they're old enough, because people get awarded these medals and they lose them. Or like a family member may have been awarded one and that family member's passed on, so they want to get a, but those military medals, don't ever dismiss those. Look them up because they may actually be sellable. Cute. This one's going to Miss Carla. Dowdy has that one. What do you think? I'd be surprised. I think I might have found one that Jim does not have. Yay. Really cute. It's got very thick paint on it too. I'm surprised there's not chipping on it, but that paint is really thick. Cute. That one goes up into the bag of kitty brooches for Miss Carla. Oh, wow. Look at this. Got an articulating. It's a brooch and it's not marked, but who cares? It is too cute. Got an articulating wheel on it. Okay, a belt buckle. And this one's got a little bit of cleanup it needs. Let's see if this will take it off. Taking some of it off. It's got a little bit of, yeah, if I'd rather do it this way when it has a little verdigris, if you can get it off with something like this rather than chemically treating it, because it looks like I might be able to get it off and then clean it to stop it from coming back. But cleaning up, you got to be careful trying to get rid of verdigris on stuff. Sometimes you can ruin the finish completely. That's a really cute belt buckle. It looks old. Very vintage. I do have a lot of vintage belt buckles. I might do a lot of those in an auction one day. Okay, you know what? I think I have this brooch already, but it is missing some stones. And this one is just missing one, so I can make the other one a donor brooch and fix this one. And this one is marked. It says, what does it say? This is a crown trifari. Is that crown? Yeah, this is a crown trifari. And I have the same, so for the one I have might be a little bit bigger, but I have a trifari brooch that has the same sort of design and baguette, but it's missing several stones that I can't find. Like it's missing a couple of the baguettes, and this one has all the baguettes. So maybe I can take some of those smaller stones out of there and put in here. Oh, wait a minute. The stone is there. It's just dirty. Yeah, it's just turned black. So if I can't clean that out, then I'll put a new stone in it from the other one because they should match it perfectly. Very nice trifari brooch, though. Definitely looks like a 60s, maybe older. Okay, cool. Another item for a craft lot, a whole bunch of crosses. Miss Susan Gale buys a lot of my craft lots and turns them into some beautifully amazing stuff. So let me know if you need crosses in the next one, Susan. A lot of cool little crosses. Ooh, I like that one. Really cute for pendants. Nice. So those will all go into a lot for one of you crafters out there. Along with these, I don't know if you were here, Suzanne, when we did those, but these are a little fancier. You're getting less scared? Okay. So nothing to be scared about, right, you guys? You guys would love to see Roberta's jewelry, wouldn't you? It's like a knight. It's a brooch. And I don't see a mark on it, but it does look older. Pretty cool looking, though. I don't know why I like figural brooches so much, but I like brooches with people on them for some reason. Anything with a face or a human person on it, I tend to like. I don't know why, but I do. Here is the mate to that other, was this BSK? I can't remember. Yeah, BSK. Okay, my son will probably want this NASCAR pin. That is right up his alley. It's where he was trained as a mechanic at the NASCAR school. Oh, nice piece of cloisonne there. Okay, focus. Gotta find the sweet spot, guys. My lighting is kind of weird still. Has not been right since I broke that light. I've got to find another one. Laziness and lack of time. That is cute, though. Like a geisha. Cute. Okay, so this, I love this. And this is, I think it's like Middle Eastern, like India, Persia, Turkey, something like that. I don't know. I guess it could be Asian too. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference, but that reminds me, and I believe that these beads are gemstones rather than glass. And let me see if I can get it focused. I'll show you another set that I found that is very similar to it, and you'll see what I mean. I'll show you the back of it and how it is made, and let's see if I can get it to focus on these stones that are in there. Okay, so they look like gemstones rather than glass of some kind, like maybe, I don't know, garnets and I don't know, some kind of clear stone like a sapphire or something to that effect. Okay, so that was in this bag from Sandra. Do you know anything about that, Sandra? Because I'd love to know. So I found this a while back, and I love this set. And this set is very, very similar in construction to that. And only issue with this one is that one of the earrings is missing that green stone. I'd love to be able to find the green stone to replace on this one. I could take it off of this one and sell it that way, but I'd really rather be able to replace it. And I love this. I think I want to keep this set, but I cannot replace that stone. Would not even begin to know where to find it, but they could be glass, but they just don't look like glass to me. There's no like bubbles and particular things that you usually see in glass. They're a little bit cloudy, and this one, like this green stones, are a little cloudy, and they're not as clear as this one. I don't know. This looks like it could be glass, but these don't. The rest of them don't. So very cool. What do you think? Do you think those were made in the same country or by a similar designer? Way cool though. Loving this set. Yeah, I don't want to take that one off. I'd rather be able to find a matching stone for it. Or glass bead or whatever it is. Like I said, these teardrop ones look like they could possibly be glass, but the rest of them do not look like glass. And especially on this one. Let me look at this red one, that drop one. They definitely look hand cut, so can't tell. I may have to take this one to somebody and ask them. Dang, and when I was I wish I'd have had this with me. When I was in Pennsylvania a couple of days ago, we were staying in an Airbnb in the downtown Carlisle area, and we were in an apartment that was above a store, like a little downtown type store, and there was like a thrift store and a couple of vintage stores across the street. And of course they were closed the whole time I was there, so I never got to go in. But there was a place, a Middle Eastern jewel place that was open. If I could have had these with me, they might have been able to answer that question for me if they were Middle Eastern of some kind and what they are. But it just looks so similar. Even the color of the gold looks the same. The whole everything just looks, yeah, like it was made in the same area or by the same person even maybe, but I don't know. Pretty cool, huh? She had to have her leg removed? Are we talking about a puppy? Please tell me we're talking about a puppy. Somebody had to have their leg removed? Okay, so I will send you the dimensions and everything of it, Susan, and see if maybe we can match it. Because I'd really rather, add a bead than take a bead off. But it's so unusual. This is the first time I've ever even seen anything that even came close to this. So that's when I got excited, thinking, maybe I could possibly replace the stone. So I'll send you a close-up picture for color and try and get it accurate. Even if it's similar, it doesn't even have to. Oh, I am so sorry, Roberta, about your aunt. That diabetes can be a very nasty disease. Oh my God. I see that happen all too often on diabetes, people losing limbs. Very, very scary. And I am not an insulin dependent diabetic or anything. I just take Januvia, but I try and pay very much attention to my blood sugar levels and try and keep myself in a good range, because if I even get slightly like neuropathy in my feet, I freak out. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to lose my feet. And I know better, but it is possible. This looks like it was cut out of an actual nickel. Let's see. Yeah, it was cut out of an actual nickel. Dwayne, while you're still on, you might know this. Isn't there a couple of years, like a couple years where they actually made nickels out of silver? I think I read that somewhere, and I don't remember what year. Now, this one isn't, but I don't remember what year that was. But I'm pretty sure I was researching nickels for something and saw that there was 1 or 2 years where they made them. I know they did like pennies out of steel and that kind of thing, but isn't that cool, pendant? It looks like it is gold plating over the actual nickel. But I don't think it was. I'm trying to see if it was an actual buffalo nickel. Yeah, it was an actual buffalo, but it's not the three-legged buffalo that is the one everybody looks for. It has all four legs, but it is an actual buffalo nickel. So I don't know what year that makes it. See the buffalo face there, and then the gold plating over the silver, the nickel color. Very cool. I like that. No marks on it though to tell you what kind of metal it is, so I'll have to test it to find out. It looks like just gold plating over nickel, but very cool pendant. Here's a little brooch. This is a little thin brass, I think. Let's check, see if it's brass or tin. Yeah, metal's not sticking, so I think it might be brass. Well, tin does not magnetic either, but really cute. The dragon in the middle. It is. I think so too. Yeah, I know that nickels and dimes, I mean, not nickels, but dimes and quarters before 1960, I think 65 was the last year they made them out of silver, or the first year they stopped doing silver. I can't remember, but 64 or 65, I think it's 65, they stopped making coins out of actual solid silver. But there were only a few years where I think they actually did nickel out of silver. I can't remember. This is Mansell, Manselle, which I have seen this brand before, but I just don't remember that much about it. I think it's an older vintage brand. But yay, it's an M. So for me, for McGarry, finally get an M. I get every initial possible, and rarely do I get one that works for me. It's a cute bracelet, little toggle bracelet. And this looks a little newer than some of the other pieces, but still in very good condition. Really cute bracelet. And this one is a little bit longer, so this would work for people. It's a little big on me, but it would work for people that have a larger wrist. I like that though. Very cute. Almost to the end of this bag, ladies. This is an enamel necklace, and this has got a lobster claw, so this one's probably not as old as some of the other pieces, but cute and in very good condition. So like I said, y'all cannot go wrong if you are interested in purchasing from Sandy. If you didn't catch her email in there and she can list it again, just email me and I'll give you her information. Here is a shell pendant. Needs a new bell on it, but it's cute. Look at the rhinestones, like go halfway and stop. Cute. I like the way they put the rhinestones in it because they just catch the light just right. Very cute. I've got some belt buckles that will totally match that. Exactly. Okay, here's another pair of signed earrings. Let me see if I can find the other one in here. Yep, here's the other one. And these are Lido, which is another good vintage brand that you don't find often. Look, you guys, the best place I've found to actually get dates. I mean, they don't give you a whole lot of information for each individual piece, but it gives you some place to start, and you know when that company started and stopped and what all different marks they use is Illusion Jewels. So if you haven't researched any of your vintage brands in that on that website, it's a good place to start. It gives you an idea of when they were made by looking at the mark. But these do not have, wait a minute, do these have a copyright or no? Yeah, no copyright on these. So these are older, before 1955. They're kind of, I don't know, would you call them Art Deco maybe? Not really sure, but another nice thing that I would probably list on Etsy. I'd probably start these for, I don't know, maybe 35 and take a little less than that. But older brands like this, I've definitely discovered that I do much better listing than trying to sell them at auction. Because when you list them, collectors usually find them. You may have to wait a little while, but collectors usually will find them when you list them. And you're always going to do better with a collector. All right, here is the purple goldstone. See that? Very cool. Love goldstone. And you don't see it in the purple very often. Is that Robert Rose? Yep, Robert Rose. A minute, I thought it said Hobart. I was going to do the really happy dance, but I like Robert Rose too. Robert Rose uses a lot of stone in his pieces too. Loving that though, and then it has the row of beads, like little seed beads around there. Cute clip-ons though. So as you guys can see, a lot of signed pieces in here. Best $40 I've spent on jewelry in a while for sure. Little bumblebee pen. Okay, it does not want to focus on that for some reason. There we go. Little bumblebee brooch. Cute though. Pink and reds. Kind of Valentine's looking. Okay. Oh my goodness. Check this out. This is wild. Yeah, like she said, some of the pieces you gave up that I just love. I would love to see what you haven't given up. Okay, I don't see any marks on this anywhere. So not sure what this is made out of, but it does have, I think it was silver plated, but I don't think it's solid silver. But I will test it and find out. It was definitely plated at one point. As you can see some of the crackling, but let me see, is that a mark? Okay, I did find a mark, but I can't read it. Okay, it's actually marked 925, so I think it is 925 with plating on it, with like maybe white gold plating, but I'll test it later. So when it's plated, it still makes it prone to different like chipping and peeling. Isn't that cute though? Kind of unusual, and it is a size Very different, Sandra. Some really unique pieces in here. It's a 6 1/4. Loving that though. Check that out. Just too cool. This is all one bag. Everything I've been showing since I started with, said it was Sandra, but all of this came in one bag. And I think I've even taken a couple of pieces out of it already because I wanted to gift it to somebody. Another, I guess, purse charm. Says bag there. Nice pretty cross. Cute purse charm. Let me move some of these into the box and make room for more. I'm going to leave that piece with the rhinestones there so I don't knock rhinestones out. Here we go. Okay, then this says improv. Improv? Oh, improve. Okay. A little beaded bracelet. Okay. There's another cross with some blue and a black rhinestone. This has got a little, what I call jewelry box tarnish. It's not actually metal wear. It's just metal that has turned from sitting in a jewelry box for years. And if you clean it right, you can get it off. But if you don't, if you put it in the wrong thing, then you just end up messing it up. But so you may or may not be able to save that. I'll give it a try. But cute cross though. If not, it'll become a donor cross. Here's some glass beads. This looks like rosary style beads. So I don't know if this was once a rosary or not, but these are, look like they could be onyx beads actually. Let me see closer. Nope, they have a seam, so these are molded glass beads. Yeah, these are molded glass beads. But they look like they were probably hand molded because they are not precision enough to be done by a machine. But nice, nice glass beads. I don't think I've come across a piece in this bag yet that I don't like. And you know what? There was a, what did I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, we'll save that bag for last. Almost done. Just a few more pieces. And let me dump that and take care of some stones left in there. Okay, so, yep, there are little stones. There's the one from the hairbrush. Let me find a little bag for these little stones so I don't miss them. Hold on, be right back with you. I want to bag up those little stones that fell out of something so I can put them back in. One of them I know came out of that hairbrush. Okay. Okay, more little crosses and an anchor. And I know I saw the mates to both of these earlier, but I'm not seeing them now. Here's a little earring. And the rose is kind of a rose gold color. And I don't see any marks. And actually, you know what? This is a pin, like a stick pin. It is not an earring. thing is too pointy and long for it to be an earring, so it's a stick pin, but it's a cute little stick pin. Looks like a little rose gold and yellow gold. And I know here is it looks like a, that is a really brilliant green for, kind of doesn't really look like a cat's eye, sort of, but, very weird. Yeah, this actually looks like some kind of a gemstone rather than a cat's eye, but it doesn't really look like a tiger's eye either, so very strange. Probably is just a cat's eye, but it's not a color or it looks completely different than any I've ever seen. There are no marks in this ring, but cute little ring, probably about a size 6. Get it to focus so there's too much stuff in the background so you'll see what I mean. I am too. Now, if all of you will come on that cruise so we can actually party down together, that would be so much fun. Yes, I am excited about getting more bags from Sandra too. So I've already ordered, there we go, already ordered a couple more, have a couple more that will be coming in the next week or two. I don't know what this came off. Oh, it's a bracelet. Okay, it just needs to be hooked back together. That's no big deal. Really pretty though. Really nice pieces of stone on them, like that's a amethyst, and can't tell if that is a lapis or sodalite. I guess sodalite on that one. And the quartz, piece of quartz there, and a piece of citrine, and wow, that looks like what is the green, bluish green stone called? And that looks like the cornelian, darker piece. What is that stone? I'm trying. Why can I never remember this one? I always have to ask, because I can never remember this one. I need to make a sign up there. That blue-green stone is called. You guys will think of it for me. And I know the match to this is in there somewhere. It might have fallen out of the bag because I was digging in it the other day. But really cute little earring. And I have a pair similar to this that has a center stone going through the middle, and you pop this part off and you can change the rhinestone in the middle, which actually it has gemstones, but I have a emerald and a ruby and a diamond. It's actually a real gold pair, but that I can pull out of the middle and replace with either the emerald or the ruby or the diamond. That's what those remind me of, though. They're pretty close to that. Look at this little poodle. £180? What? Did you find something? 180-pound box? Let me go back and read. 180 pounds? Where in the heck did you find 180 pounds of jewelry? Was that a Shop Goodwill thing, or? Oh my God, I'm so jealous. 180 pounds? That must have cost a fortune to ship. Cute little poodle brooch, isn't it? Sandra has so added to my brooch collection with her 2 boxes. And these have the moon glow beads in them. These are vintage. with the little moon glow beads. Like those moon glow stones. I know Vicki really likes the moon glow stuff too. And this looks like it is probably gold plated. Let me read the tag. 12 karat gold filled. So 12 karat gold filled, and these pearls look to be, yep. Oh God, why do I do that to myself? Scrape them on my teeth, and they are real pearls. Nice little bracelet though, and it is in very good shape. It looks like it could very easily pass for gold. It's the gold filled if you take care of it, you know, but it actually looks real gold. Okay, so this is the last little bag of stuff, guys, and then we'll get off right here. And I know there's some sterling in here, so I was saving this little bag for last. These look like Vera Wang to me. It's got some really cute stuff on it. Look, that's a mother of pearl bead there. And these are not marked. I don't think they're sterling, but I do think these might be Vera Wang. I have a couple of pairs of Vera Wang that I bought that are like this, and then I have a pair of Vera Wang that were still on the card that came in a jar. But this totally looks like her style. Except for these are really cute. They got some really nice crystals and mother of pearl on them, so these are fantastic. And these are loaded with sparkle. Oh my God, look at those crystals. Look how sparkly they are. These really catch the light. I can't wait to see that, Fairy Vixen. I am going to go watch that as I fall asleep tonight. I am going to watch your 180 pounds of unbagging. How many videos have you made so far trying to get through it? Oh, these are marked 925. So these have sterling wires on them. The lever backs on these are sterling. And looks like the little bead on the top is, but these do look like a really good quality of crystals though. Got really good light play. They actually look like a real true AB before they made them take the lead out. They look like they still could have lead in them. So they look older. Too much sparkle. They don't look like the painted on stuff that they do now, or whatever that formula is that they're using now, that when they took the lead out. And the same with these look really like true AB crystals also, like the leaded kind. And let's see if these are marked. Yep, these are also marked 925, so these are sterling. And they are gorgeous. Look at these. That's pretty. So much sparkle in those that the camera just doesn't want to focus. Let me move some of this out of the way. Lemon quartz, yep. Aren't those pretty? Oh my goodness, love those. These I just love. Okay, so down to the last two pairs, which to me also look like they are probably sterling. Yep, and these are marked. These are, does that say Thailand? Yep, these are Thailand, and they do have a maker's mark of some kind on them, and they're marked 925. And I think they're probably onyx or whatever black stone they use in Thailand. But really cute little sterling silver earrings. Loving those. So quite a bit of sterling in this bag too. And I love these. These are way cool. Look at that. You flip that up out of the way so you can put the earring on and then flip it back down. How many times are you trying to get on a pair of earrings that has a really long hook at it and you have to bend the hook out and then bend it back in when you get it on because it's in the way? Like the ones I have on right now, I had to do that very thing to get them on. But these, you just flip it up, flip it down. Loving it. And these are marked sterling too. These are marked 925 and they have a maker's mark on them also and a copyright, but I will have to look up that mark later because I don't recognize it now. But aren't those really cool? Yes, let's talk about cruises. Why are you terrified of cruises? Are you afraid of something happening to the ship, Ferry? Or do you get seasick or... So that was the last piece. Oh, wait a minute. Forgot this. A little, I'm not sure what this is, little charm of some kind, but it is a bagpipe. I guess the Queen's Guard. Looks like the Queen's Guard uniform. But it will not focus. There you go. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be, is the... And I probably will put that on something and add it to my bracelet because, as you know, my husband is Irish, so I try to keep Irish things. And then this stone, piece of stone of some kind. Really cool looking, actually. Pinks and purples kind of going through it. Very cool bead. Yeah. Nice. So that is everything. And like I said, it was $40. If you're still in, Sandra, what? Oh, thanks for the phobia, Mom. What are you selling your bags for now? Let everybody know. And again, my email is jewelrynurse1. So you can email me if you have any questions for Sandra as for her jewelry. If you want to buy something from her and you need her information, you can just... Now, does the 48 include shipping, Sandra? Is that 40 for the bag or is that 40 include shipping? Okay, so you guys saw what was in there. Their bags are more than worth it. Like I said, if you're a reseller, you will definitely make your money back. And if you are a collector, then you'll add some very nice pieces to your stash. But I am very happy with everything that I've gotten. I've already made my money back. I've sold just enough from the first bag to pay for both bags, so I'm very happy. Hi, Lori. Thank you for coming back. I was just showing a bag of vintage jewelry that I bought from Sandra Aguire. Sandra has been a long-time vintage collector, and she is trying to sell off all of her vintage items. Oh, I just realized I missed a ring when I was showing you stuff from Dia's auction. But she's been selling off all of her. She's just gotten overwhelmed by the amount of jewelry that she has. So she's been selling it off. It's $40 for a bag a gallon size bag, and then I think $8 shipping. So go through the last video and look and see, or this video, and you can see how nice everything is that is in the bag. It's well worth the $40. And a lot of signed pieces, but almost every single piece is vintage and quite a few signed pieces. And good brands that you don't see any very often, like Lido and Hobey and some of those upper end vintage brands, Lisner. This came from the auction that I bought from, well, I guess it was Dia's divorce sale. And this is a very, I can't remember what she said this is, but it's not, it doesn't feel like agate, or not agate, but it doesn't feel like amber. And it does look like, I can't get it to focus, but it does look like it has some inclusions in it. So I don't know if it's some kind of like rutilated quartz. Not really sure if it's citrine, what it is, but really stumped by this one. But the thing is, it does have a crack in it, and I didn't notice the crack until the other day. So don't know if I'm going to be able to sell it or not, but it does have a little crack right there. But really unusual stone. Not really even sure what it is. I'm trying to get it clear. It's some kind of quartz, but no idea what. See, the crack in it is blocking me from being able to see what I want to see. And it's not a crack like it's going to break in half any moment, but it's like a fine, I don't know, like fracture, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it does have some inclusions in it, so I don't know if it's this related quartz, what it is, but that also came from Dia's auction. And this one is marked, but it's so much wear, because I think it's a pretty old ring. There's so much wear on it on the inside that you can barely read the stamp in it anymore. You can't read the stamp in it. It's so worn down. Very worn down. Okay, so that was the last piece. Let me click on you. Good night, Fairy Vixen. So before you go, how many videos has it taken you to film 180 pounds of jewelry so far? Thank you, Roberta. I'll get with you later. I'll text you later. But thank you for everybody who hung around and watched. That's okay. I got to go now, too. I just finished the last of the jewelry that I wanted to show you guys tonight. Now I can get busy, start selling it. But thank you so much for everybody who purchased in my MSP. I appreciate it. It should have either received it or it is en route to you. So thank everybody for that, and I will see you guys hopefully on Sunday. And somebody got to do my show Sunday. Anybody who wants to do it, please email me. You don't have to show your face. So just send me an email and let me know that you would like to do my show or not. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Thank you. Thumbs up. Bye, guys.